I have to scroll through subscriptions to see. Ooh, this guy's got a new video out. I'm gonna watch him.
Yeah. And the girls being older, I swear to God, they subscribe to every cute boy they come across on fucking YouTube.
Yeah,
And
I have that coming. Not yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
yeah, it's like, none of these boys are actually cute. Stop it. Yo, what's up, Corey?
There he is.
I'm trying to get on Facebook. I'm trying to get out here and get this. Yeah, and then Cash, he subscribes to every if he watches a video on YouTube and he's not subscribed to it, he subscribes to it.
Well, does he subscribe to that Lizzie and
dude, I don't
the
know
Asian chick and dude? I don't know what they call themselves, but they've like Team Zorgo or whatever, where they pretend there's a what's it called, like a secret society trying to take down YouTube and all this stuff, and it's like, it's obviously false, but it's so weird.
Yeah, I honestly
Project
don't know.
Zorgo,
I know
that's what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he likes FGTV, which I mean, those guys are.
FGTV actually cracks me up.
Sometimes
the
they're
hobby
funny.
kids kind of drive me nuts. Those people are way too happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, then there's like these Norwegian brother and sister. I don't know. They're kind of weird.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, they do the. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember the saying, but my kids actually quote their saying, and I'm like, but it's in German or some shit.
Yeah. Then he also watches a lot of like Minecraft and
videos. Does he subscribe to that Lizzie and
Been a minute. How you been, brother? Mark, what's good, man? Welcome.
So are you ready? Are you ready for your surprise, or you want to do the opening first?
Yeah, I was just sharing stuff out. I don't like how creepily you're like, you message me.
I'm telling you, and you're gonna like it.
Okay.
No. Are you ready?
No. Let me
be ready.
Let me. I'm not gonna.
Look at
I'm
the
not
screen.
Oh, nice.
Daddy's ready tonight.
How many of those you got?
I got 5 left.
That's a sufficient.
I drank one while you and I were talking before we went. I got the strange glass so you wouldn't know.
Nice. You know how little I pay attention.
My kid ruined the surprise.
How did he
ruin the surprise? My kid ruined the surprise because he opened it for me. He opened it for me. I wanted to do the crack open.
Oh, he had no biggie. I've already drank two. So, well, Jeff got his little surprise out of the way. I'm going to go into that here in a second. But what's going on, guys? It's Saturday. Yeah, never mind the mindless few minutes of bullshit that always happens when we first start the podcast.
The mindless chatter.
Yeah, we're just getting the last few minutes of pre-show talk out of the way when we come live. But welcome, everybody, to Nonsensical Nonsense. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. As always, I'm the host with the most, hanging out with. I'm trying to, dude. I promise you, I'm trying to come up with something clever for you, but I just can't.
Know.
But I got Jeff over there. I got my
JD to your Turk.
I feel like
the Turk
I feel like
to my JD is Chris, and I am the JD to your Turk.
I feel like a dirtbag because it's just like naturally just kind of vomits out, like word vomits out of my mouth when I give myself this like introduction, and then I'm like, and there's
and
Jeff.
They're like, and there's
Jeff. But no, as I said last week, I couldn't ask for a better co-host. Still can't comment on Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in, those who are watching it live. If you're not already, give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all at Nonsensical Nonsense. Also, check out Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcast, and you can get every episode of this train wreck that we call Nonsensical Nonsense. And now I'm going to sip my beverage. And
I'm going to say that if you want to email us, you can do so at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com.
No. And if you if you drink every beer, if you take every single drink slurping tonight, I'm gonna reach through
No,
this camera.
I did that one for the intro only. I did I did that one for the intro only. No, I
uh,
literally was talking to my wife, and she as you know, she came home rather at a decent hour today because she has tomorrow off, and she messaged me and she's like, "Hey, you want to go to lunch?" And you and I discussed it real quick, and I was like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna go to lunch real quick." And then I thought about it, and I was like, "You know what? We just ate. The kids and I just eaten." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I don't want to leave the house." And then I sent her a message. I said, "But on your way home, can you pick me up beer?"
yeah, there you go.
And she never answered. She got home and I was like, "Did you bring my beer?" She's like, "No." I was like, "What?
Bitch.
But I want to drink tonight." And she's like, "If you want beer, walk your ass to the store and get it yourself." I said, "Well, I'm going. Where's my book bag?"
Yeah,
So I grabbed my
right.
book bag and I walked to the store.
There you
And
go.
she's like, "Pick me up soda." I was like, "Okay."
No, you should have been like, if you want soda. And who the fuck says soda? Stop saying soda. It's fucking pop. All right, now you made
Well,
me say it. Now,
actually
now.
down here we say Coke,
Yeah. Well, that's
and
what they say. That's what they
she has
say
to
down in.
clarify. She drinks Squirt and Mondet. Mondet is apple flavored soda,
Huh.
and it's like it tastes like apple juice with
Ugh.
carbonation,
Oh, I gotcha. Well,
and it I'll drink it in a pinch, but fuck, it's not great.
yeah, that's how it was down in Charleston. They said soda or they said Coke. Yeah, hey Corey, a
Mm-hmm.
lot has changed since Vape and Chill, man. A lot has. I've gone through a couple
We've
of
come.
different reincarnations, rebirths, I guess you could say, rebranding. This is the latest, but yeah, that was always that's always a nice surprise when you come home from work or like Summer's done that a couple times. My ex-wife would do that from time to time. Um, you know, have beer at the house when I get home or whatever,
Well,
or stop and get someone.
as right. As stated multiple millions of times, I'm not a big drinker. However, last night, you and I were talking, and my buddy had one of his friends come over, and he sent me a message. His friend sent me a message. Hey, kid, man, can you open the gate? Because my buddy that lives a couple houses down was at the pool,
Yeah,
so he didn't have signal and whatnot because he was in the pool, not near his phone. So I opened the gate, and the dude's like, "You want a beer?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Does a bear shit in the woods?" You know.
yeah.
so
Well, you were
so I
you were over at the pool the other day and had a couple cold ones,
yeah,
weren't you?
that was the day. That was
Oh, that
last
was
night.
it. Oh, was that last
Yeah,
night
that
that
was
you sent me those pictures?
last night or the night before. I don't remember.
As I say, you sent me a picture. It was like, look what I'm
I
doing.
only had like three.
Well, I mean, that's a lot
I
for
only had
you.
like three because, yeah, but but
I mean, that's like the equivalent of me saying I only had 18.
yeah. Well, the thing is like my wife is uh like I said, she has the day off tomorrow, and which means I have the day off tomorrow because the kids are going to grandma's. So
Nice.
Daddy's going to have a few beers tonight. And, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
Get
So
tore
I
up
said
from the
the kids are going
floor
to
up.
grandma's, right?
Yeah.
I sent her a message. The kids are going to grandma's, right? She's like, yeah.
Mhm.
I said, you want to pick me up some beer? She's like, why? And I was like, well,
Well, grab me some beer, grab you a couple bottles of wine, and let's
yeah,
get
exactly.
funky. Let's
I
get
said, there's
funky
a
with
bottle of
it.
wine in the fridge. You can finish that off. I'll finish off these 6 beers, and by the
I'm not
time you
gonna
get
put it
back
in
from
your
your
butt.
nail appointment, I said, just because if I pass out, that's just the circumstances. But
You
we have the drunken hangover tomorrow that we can deal with.
you drink your 6 beers. She can drink a bottle of wine, and then you can pull off the raging bull.
Yeah, right. She is. For those don't know, I started a new niche, so to speak, I guess, on TikTok as I'm doing. What would you call them? I don't like. They're
I don't
They're
know,
sex
man.
positions that have weird names, I guess.
They're sex
And
positions that if you do should put you on a fucking registry or a
oh
list
yeah.
for the rest of your life.
Well, I actually got the idea because this lady posted a video of her saying, "Do not Google the what was it called, the Alaskan snow dragon," which
Yeah,
of course my first instinct was, "Oh, I gotta find out what the fuck this is," and I was like, "Holy shit, that's hilarious!"
yeah, exactly. Well, that's not
And
necessarily me because you're like, hey, you message me and you're like, hey, Chris, Google
do me a
Alaskan
favor,
snow dragon,
Google
and I'm just
Alaskan
like,
snow dragon.
and
You're like, "What? Okay."
I'm just like, hey, Jeff, kiss my ass.
But so
It was much like you tonight. You messaging me going, and when you get excited about things, you sound super creepy. So you
yeah,
were like,
I was like, "I got a surprise for you tonight,"
yeah,
and
hey,
you're
Glick,
like, "I don't know if I like that."
yeah, hey, Glick, I got a surprise for you, buddy. I'm like, yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't know
"Turn
how
your
I
camera
feel
off."
about that. It was much like the swag pack that I received from Kevin Holly last week that I was
Yeah,
kind of scared to open
kind of
because,
nervous about.
well, the last one that he, when Kevin and I met for the first time,
Right.
my ex-wife and the kids and I, we were already on vacation down in Florida. We were down at Legoland. So I was like, well, we can extend the vacation and go down to Tampa and I can meet Kevin and then we can go to like the aquarium. And they got a really nice aquarium down in Tampa.
Oh yeah.
So Kevin and another friend of ours, Pat Shit Bergie, Pat Shit Crazy, they came to the hotel where we were staying at. There was a bar there. So like,
Uh,
of course, I come down and I was like, "You're not 12. I'm only 14, and you were supposed to be my friend from online, and it's two creepy old men." And and
yeah,
of course, the
exactly.
whole bar like stops and turns, and then Kevin hands me this bag, this like gift bag, and it's got grape jello and Harambe socks that say Harambe Kaki Sakis, um, and the like some business cards and just some weird random shit. There was like men's underwear that I'm really hoping that he stopped at like the dollar store and he didn't get them off some homeless person on his way there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
Or
just like,
found him in the back of his trunk of his car.
yeah, it was just like the random weirdest shit in his bag, and I was just like, Kevin, you are something else. So I had
Weird
the same.
issues.
I had the same kind of that you get like that feeling in the pit of your stomach, and it was like the same thing happened when the kids were like, "You got a package," and I'm like, "I didn't order anything," and Summer didn't send anything. So then I see who it was from, and I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know if I
Oh
should open
shit.
this in front of the kids or not." And
Yeah, exactly. That was the other thing I was thinking when
when
you sent me a message saying Holly sent me a package, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if you should open that next to the kids."
but it was actually, I mean, it was a pretty cool package. I did get the beer
Yeah.
mug out of it, and there's a couple other things that was in it that I liked, and there was a T-shirt in it. I don't know where the hell he found this T-shirt at, and it looked old as hell. And he's like, it was an Ohio shirt, and it said "Living in Ohio is paradise" or something like that.
Oh,
And
that's
I
kind of
don't
cool.
know I don't know where the hell he found it at or where, but my daughter stole that. But
Oh.
much like when you say, "I've got a surprise for you," or "I've got an idea," or "Hey, listen to this." I get the same feeling in the pit of my stomach of going, "Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I should
However,
just
I did
stop."
send you I did send you the best TikTok the two of us have ever seen.
that,
Holy shit.
that was awesome. And actually, I'm going to save it to my phone so I can share it onto Facebook without having to share the
Yes,
link and all that jazz. I
exactly.
would play it on here, but I'm afraid that we would get muted. But
Yeah.
for those of you
Well,
guys who are probably wondering what the fuck we're talking about, because it's nothing like a radio show talking about pictures or videos, and you guys have no
yeah.
idea what you're seeing or anything like that. There you go, Mark. You got your commenting back.
There you go.
It's a TikTok video, and it is a Sri Lankan. I don't know if I said
Sri
that right.
Lanka. Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Yeah, Sri Lankan. Eddie and Freddie. Wow, Jesus
Freddie Mercury.
Christ! It's
Words
an
are
Indian
hard.
Freddie Mercury singing
Yeah,
Queen,
basically.
and it was by far
Singing.
one of the greatest videos I have ever seen in my life.
Here's what's funny, is I'm sitting there with my
Woo-hoo!
wife
Mark is back.
on the couch, and I'm scrolling through TikTok because I was showing her the videos that I did, and I said, "Look how many views this has got," because I did I started the trend of nice of
You can't see this,
I
but
started
everybody
my
else who can
niche
see it.
of don't
I'm
don't
performing the
Google
perfect pour.
assistant. Oh, the perfect pour, nice.
Yes.
Don't Google assistant things not to Google assistant while your parents are around. And I did part 1, and part 1 got over 1,000 views in less than 24 hours. Now for the last
Bang!
15-20
Look at
videos,
that pour, you sons of bitches.
the last 20 videos I posted on TikTok have gotten like
What's up,
200
Cam?
views max. So I was really impressed with myself, and I accidentally refreshed, and that video popped up. It was the first one to pop up. My wife and I sat there and watched it, and I was like, she's like, "Okay, put the phone away." I said, "Wait, I have to send this to Chris." I said, I will put the phone away. Just let me send this to Chris real quick.
Yeah. Mark, we
solid gold.
are well. I hope you're well. What do you mean, damn, you're already drinking? Cameron, I started drinking before the podcast.
I was going to say, Chris is 2 beers in. I'm one and a half.
Yeah, I just poured beers 3 and 4.
1 3/4.
Those of you who may have witnessed that perfect pour, that's how I get down.
I'll see it tonight when I rewatch it.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I rewatch clips because I literally got myself confused because I was updating I wait 3 or 4 episodes in before I update the thumbnail on the YouTube. And I just updated the thumbnail on the engagement episode right after you got back from vacation.
Yeah.
And I busted my ass getting the tacos, farts, and necrophilia episode because I wanted to get all 3 things. And I don't know if it came off very well or not.
I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't see the thumbnail. I did see the thumbnail that you did with where you put Pops as one of the thumbnails. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did that one too.
But
well, the 4th of July episode, which is also the engagement episode, was a picture of you. Is basically your I think it's your profile picture from Facebook.
Yeah,
that says we're engaged, and then the American flag with fireworks in front of it. And I was like, that works.
No, I did see that
episode. Perfect.
To be 100% honest with you, because as if I don't have enough on my plate already, I don't really pay much attention to YouTube. I throw it up live when we go live. But after that, I just don't pay much attention to it unless I get a notification specifically from it. So, but the other day, what the hell was I doing? I was doing something, and I happened to jump on there and just scroll through, and I've seen a couple of thumbnails and stuff like that.
What's funny is I redo the description of every episode, and I put our hero. I put it as a third person writing it, and it says, in this episode, our heroes, and then whatever happens. So it makes it a little bit funnier. So if people actually take the time to read the description of it, they're kind of funny. Like I did on the tacos, farts, and necrophilia episode, I did in this episode, our heroes discuss tacos, farts, and necrophilia, and it's not necrophilia if it's your wife. So, and the all that fun stuff, all that jazz.
Yeah, I mean,
I try to have fun with it, but I literally have to rewatch or re-listen to because I'm like, what the fuck was that episode about?
Yeah. Well,
so
and that's the thing. I have that same issue if I take a couple days.
Yeah.
And I don't upload it right away.
Mm-hmm.
I have the same issue. I'm having an issue right now because I'm trying to do something. Here we go.
That reminds me, while you're doing stuff there, why don't you run out the Snapchat thing, dude? Let's get that out there
Well,
so
that's
people
just
can
not
come
working
in.
out at all. I'm just gonna derail the whole fucking podcast for a second.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. It is what I do. But
Well, that's what we both do. But
yeah, that's what I was saying is I have the same issue a lot of times. If I wait a few days, I'm like, what the fuck did we even talk about? And then I'll just like scroll through and I'll stop at like 2 or 3 spots just to see what, and then it kind of refreshes my brain.
Exactly. Well, which is basically what I do, but I do it at night when everybody's gone to bed.
Yeah.
And my wife woke up right at the part where I'm like, I want to stuff my wife, put her in a corner. And she's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, it's funny.
But
she
and
was pissed as hell.
I disagree with you. I think it's necrophilia, regardless of whether it's your dead wife or not. It's still not right. And that's just one of the many reasons that this podcast is.
I bring that up to tell you a quick story. Is she said, that's okay. If you die before me, I'm going to stuff you and make you look like Gollum and put you in the corner. You get scared of the neighbors. And I was like, thanks a lot. She's like, I'm going to put a ring in your hand, go, my precious. She's, I'll put a button on your head where people touch it and goes, my precious. And I was like, fuck you. That's not funny.
Even alive, you already kind of look like Gollum. So, I mean, she's not got to do that much work to finish the job.
That's exactly what she said. She said, you already got hobbit feet. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah. But it's funny.
She constantly says I have hobbit feet. Because oddly enough, I'm a hairy motherfucker.
I could believe that.
Well, you saw my feet in that video. In that one video, I tilted the camera down. You were like, "Oh my god, we see your feet. You need a pedicure." And I was like, "Fuck."
You. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't say random shit like you see my feet in that video.
I said pictures of Chris. I said pictures of Chris. Check out my feet, dude. What the fuck? I'm thinking about starting OnlyFans.
Clarify what the fuck you're talking about. Hey, you see that picture, Glick? Remember that one time?
Remember that one time we were drinking and we were, you know.
No. Now I've got to start. Now I'm going to get that damn pit in my stomach. just every time I get a message from you.
Exactly. Well, speaking of OnlyFans, this I saw this girl on TikTok. She tells this story, and she says, "So I went to the gas station the other day, and I'm pumping gas, and this guy that's got to be 20, 30 years older than me, and she's got to be like 22, 23, something like that. He says, wow, you're very pretty. Your outfits look cute. You look very cute. She's like, thanks, She's like, that's kind of cute. That was nice. She goes inside, and the guy comes in behind her, and he says, oh, I'll pay for her gas. And she's like, okay. So she goes out, pumps her gas, and the guy goes, can I get a picture with you? And she's like, sure. And she said, well, maybe he recognized me from TikTok.
Yeah.
And then he asked the creepiest question. Can I see a pic? Can I take a picture of your feet?
I think you were telling me about this actually.
And I was like, holy shit. And she literally said no, got in the car and left. I could just picture her taking off in a cloud of smoke coming off the tires. No.
Yeah, right.
I was like, holy shit, that's fucked up.
Bye, bitch.
I saw that today on TikTok and I almost died laughing. I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's a little weird. People are fucking weird.
She was a cute girl and everything, but I was like, that's not my first go-to. Can I see your feet?
Yeah,
dude, if you want to go see people's feet, go to the gym, go to the beach.
Yeah, people are fucking weird these days, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. I
mean, you're one of them.
That would have been the first thing I would ask to see. I'd be like, whoa. I mean, like, can I get a picture? Okay, sure. And that would have been the end of it. I'm like, make sure it's a full body,
Yeah, right.
Other than that, I'm not going to press it. But if I was going to ask to see something, it would not be your feet. But She said, I got in the car and left. I don't blame you. I'd have locked my door. I got in the car and locked the door and then left.
Right now, I'm out of here.
No, I got to go. I'm late for anything.
Just would have heard tires squealing and.
Oh yeah, burning gears.
Yeah, man. Okay, I caught that early. Sorry about that. I forgot one other place to share that out to. So
I was gonna say, do that Snapchat thing you were talking about.
I just did.
Oh, nice. The story of me talking about some chick's feet.
Oh no, it was you. It was you talking about bagging your dead wife and then her stuff in you.
Oh, nice, even better.
Yeah. So
perfect.
So. Yeah, it is what it is.
I actually got rid of my Snapchat.
Well, that lasted a good long.
Well, one thing occurred to me. I Snapchat you. And I was like, you know what? We just Messenger on Messenger all the time. What's the fucking point of having Snapchat?
Well, I mean,
and as you stated, it's just gonna get me in trouble. So I got rid of it.
Yeah, you have absolutely.
I have no self-control when it comes to. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, no, trust me. Speaking of that, you need to don't be pissing the people off, man. You said follow for follow. You better get on there and start following everybody.
No, I did not follow for follow. It was a follow. and yes, I do plan to get on it. But as we both agreed to, we don't have content. I'm not following fucking nobody.
Yeah, exactly. I see you being.
I've
seen you being very selective.
Yeah, I've been like, oh, you know what, motherfucker, one video is not content. But yeah,
well, one video is better than just a profile pic of
and this person has no content.
She's hot.
You're like, what? Jesus.
This chick's hot. I'll follow her back.
I did see a video. This video has been bouncing around Facebook or TikTok for a while. This girl, she's obviously like a stripper or something, or she's trying on bathing suits, and she holds up the littlest piece of dental floss with a small triangle on it. She goes, I don't know about you guys, but my pussy's a little bit bigger than this. and some girl stitched it, and she says, yes, that would be a perfect surfboard for my clit, but my lips would go on. Yeah, that's fucked up. And I literally saved the video and sent it to my wife, and she's like, why? I was like, because it's funny.
Yeah, why?
She's like, why?
Well, how many times did you watch the original video? Not the Stitch video.
The original. I've seen the original video pop up like 4 or 5 times. Not enough to where I'm like, yeah, there's that chick with that.
Yeah.
Nice boobs. She's got nice boobs.
I saved the video. I put it in my spank collection.
Yeah, in my spank bank. Yeah.
When I need something.
What cracks me up? I saw a video today. You know, I've had videos taken down for inappropriate content and blah blah blah, and you have too. I saw a video today of this chick had her tit fully out. I mean, you could see everything.
Oh yeah.
And it hasn't been taken down because her son is breastfeeding.
Well, that's a different thing. Was she doing one of those normalized breastfeeding things?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh yeah, so that's not sexual.
And you know, I have no problem.
That's why
she did have nice boobs, but yeah.
Well,
I was kind of like, you know what? If I would have my shirt off in a video, I did one video with a shirt off, and I got a notification saying, "Hey, careful!" And I was like, "I'm down."
As you should have been. Look at yourself in the mirror, and you'll know why you got that.
Oh, I know.
Notification.
I did find one that is 7 ways to work out your abs better, and my wife's like, "See, that's the one you need to save." I was like, "Yes, but it doesn't have a hot chick in it, so why save it?"
Yeah. Yeah. Just some people just don't ever grow up. So as we've had many discussions, but I want to see some nonsensical side boob. Stand up, Jeff. He doesn't have a shirt on for side boob.
Hold on, wait. Here you go.
Yeah, there it is. Now we're banned on Facebook.
There we go. Now,
There you go, Mark. Now we're in trouble on Facebook. I got in trouble on Facebook the other night. I wasn't allowed to like or comment or anything for sticking up for Facebook.
Figures.
I was in somebody else's podcast, and they were bitching about Facebook and all the other stupid conspiracies because they're a psychopath. And I was like, well, when you spend every day putting up posts purposely, intentionally antagonizing Facebook,
like you literally, when you literally put up a video going, I'm going to get banned for this. Well,
yeah, and then you get in trouble. Now you want to piss and moan and cry. But I was like, when you poke the bear,
that's like me going up to a big motherfucker and go, I will beat your ass.
Yeah,
and then I'm shocked when he punches me in the fucking nose.
Yeah, that's what I thought of. I was like, that's what I said. I was like, you poke the bear, eventually you're gonna get swiped. I said that'd be kind of like if somebody came up to me every single day and taunted me and aggravated me. At some point, I'm gonna break their fucking jaw. Well, that got taken down for bullying and harassing, and then I got put in the corner by Facebook. They said you was a bad boy. I was like, but Facebook, I was sticking up for you.
I was sticking up for you, you dumb fucking Zuckerberg. We know you can't defend yourself. You know, speaking of Zuckerberg, I found something interesting. Have you seen the videos of him like shooting bows and arrows and throwing spears?
No.
And the spear, Zuckerberg has videos on TikTok and stuff where he's like shooting a bow and arrow, and he's throwing a spear. The funny thing about him throwing the spear is he has hearing protection on. But besides that,
yes, hearing protection on for throwing
he has headphones. He has noise canceling headphones on, like you would wear when you're shooting, a gun.
But he was just throwing a spear.
But he's throwing a fucking spear.
Was it like did it have like an exploding tip on it or something?
No, just a spear throwing at a target. Because he has claimed he will not eat meat that he didn't kill himself. Which I kind of respect.
That's why he had the headphones on?
Respect something like that. Well, he has full-on noise-canceling headphones like you have for your Xbox.
Okay, first of all, I just don't see...
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
I don't see Zuckerberg or whatever the hell his name is. I don't see him killing anything.
Well, it explains why the fucker's so skinny. But I saw somebody posted like, Mark Zuckerberg has claimed he won't. You're seeing all these videos of him shooting bows and arrows and throwing spears, and he said he will not eat any meat that he didn't kill himself. And I was like, okay, I can respect that.
I don't know about all that, but you know what? To each their own, I guess.
I can respect that, but that motherfucker's going to starve the way he throws that spear.
Mark was excited for your nipple, for you revealing your nipples. He said, "You, sir, have just made a friend," and then he blew you a kissy emoji. So apparently, Mark's off Team Glick and he's on Team Hefe.
There you go.
But
oddly enough, that's my small nipple.
I don't even want to know. Let's just leave that conversation.
It all comes down
for you and Mark.
When I use
I
pierced my nipple on a dare, and now my one nipple's bigger than the other.
Let's just you and Mark can have that discussion in your private time chats, and make sure that you, what the hell, hey pretty girl, and make sure that you
there she is.
You are messaging him and not me, because I swear to God, if I open a message and it's you in a video showing off your nipples,
you lie.
I will cancel.
Oh shit! Sorry, Chris.
Cancel.
Wrong video. Delete.
Escape. But speaking of billionaires just doing silly shit and wasting their money, did you see or hear about
Mr.
Amazon?
Bezos?
Yeah. What was it? The guy from Virgin Mobile and Jeff Bezos both went quote unquote to space.
Well, Richard Branson has been trying to get his little rocket plane thing to space for several years now.
Yeah.
But Bezos's rocket is right out of Dr. Evil's rocket.
That was shaped like a penis.
Because it's shaped like a giant, hey, Woody.
That's a big Willie Nelson. That is one huge Johnsonville Bronx, everybody. Get your Johnsonville Bronx.
That is some of the best double entendres in a film ever.
Okay, so I want to ask you about that film in particular here in a second.
Okay.
Summer asked if you're trying to act like her, showing off your nipples to everybody. Yes, he
no,
was
I don't
showing
have
his
Snapchat
nipples
anymore.
No, he just showed them off. He just showed them off on the camera.
I do it live, baby.
I was going to ask you, did you hear? Well, Branson, I think, jumped the gun and he went before Bezos.
So yeah, then Branson's been doing it for a couple of years now.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like
I want to say close to 10 years.
Yeah, but he actually did it this past week. And then I think it was Monday or whatever that Bezos went, and he went like, I don't know, 4,000 feet higher than Branson.
Yeah, I mean,
but he also had like
these guys are literally going like 10 feet into space. It's not like they're halfway to the fucking moon. It's 10 feet. But I can spit 10 feet.
It's a dick measuring contest.
Yeah, pretty much.
So not only
who's got more money.
So Branson was like, "Oh, I'm gonna move my date up, and I'm gonna do it before Bezos." And Bezos says, "You son of a bitch! Oh yeah, well I got one for you. I'm gonna take this old ass like 90-year-old woman and this 18-year-old kid. So I have the oldest person and the youngest person,
and
I'm gonna go farther than you did, all in one shot with my penis-shaped rocket."
Well, here the funny thing is the announcement afterwards. Have you seen
the whole thing? I was no, I don't know what. Maybe
Bezos literally thanked Amazon customers so he has the money to actually do this. In a total dick move.
I'm not going to hate on Bezos because Bezos has given.
You want to get your packages on time?
No, I don't order a whole lot from Amazon. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't order online. I don't order a lot of stuff online. Period. But if I do, I do
it from Mercado Libre.
I usually go through eBay because Amazon doesn't always have the stuff I'm looking for, and eBay does have what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but eBay and Mercado Libre, which is basically the same thing, is by far better.
But yeah, I'm not gonna shit on Jeff Bezos or hate on Jeff Bezos or anything like that because over the years he has given billions and billions of dollars to charity. Like he gives a lot of fuck. Even his ex-wife.
I give mad respect to Bezos because when he started Amazon, people were like, "Books? What are you fucking retarded?" He's like, "Just wait."
He literally started with nothing, and everybody doubted him. So I can respect that.
And Musk is the same way. I love watching Elon Musk talk because that dude is calculated. There's a story of one of his employees.
Alien, dude, he's an alien. They're 100%.
There's a story from one of his employees that he literally is talking to Bezos, and they're in a car, and Bezos is in the front passenger seat, and employees in the back, and he asked Musk a question, and Musk takes 5 minutes flat of dead silence. It's a mundane question. It's like, "Hey, where do you want to go eat?" or some shit like that. But it was a philosophical question. Obviously, it was like, do you believe in this or whatever? And Musk sat there for 5 minutes contemplating, and then finally answered in the most smart way, where the employee was like, "Fuck, dude, it was a joke, man. Calm down."
I just asked you what your favorite color was. Yeah, I was like, I just asked you what your favorite color was.
He's like, "Dude, I was just wondering if you prefer Wendy's over McDonald's. Calm down." Yeah. But he analyzes every single thing, which is why he's so fucking rich.
Well, again, that's why I said it. Musk is a fucking alien, like full on Men in Black wearing a human suit type alien. I would
totally like to have a beer with Musk. I would totally be down for that.
He smokes
Elon,
weed.
If you're listening, well, that
too. You know what? Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening to this podcast. one of the richest men on the planet is sitting down and he's like,
the richest man on the planet is going to be like, you know what, I'm going to, this nobody, I'm going to have a beer with this motherfucker. Elon, anytime you want, show up in your Model X, and I'll make fun of it the whole fucking time. I only ask one thing. I want to test drive the Cybertruck.
Yeah, he's
because if I had the money, I would buy one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, Elon's sitting down in his mansion right now with nothing better to do on a Saturday than
no.
What's on Facebook?
He got rid. Did you hear this? He got rid of all his mansions.
Why would I hear this? I don't keep up on people like this.
Well, it's all over fucking TikTok. But apparently, he got rid of all these mansions, and he bought this pop-up house where it's literally you order this house and it shows up and it assembles in like 8 hours.
What is it, like one of those memory foam mattresses where it comes in a 2x2 box and then you open it and it expands into a king size bed?
Which is what I thought when I first heard it. But it's a prefab house. And like all the walls are built and everything, but they ship them in a truck and then you bolt it all together. And the theory is that he is testing out Mars homes.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll let that sink in.
Yeah, not that. No. Yeah, well, that's because he wants to go back to home planet because that's where he's from.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said,
exactly.
He's
colonize Mars. I'm like, well, you obviously fucked up your planet. You're coming down here telling us go back to your home planet.
Yeah, he's full on. Like I said, he's full on Men in Black. He's that little alien that was inside that human suit, a little robot.
Exactly.
And like the face came off, and there was that little tiny alien in there. That's Elon Musk.
Yep. That's Elon Musk. And you know what?
Yeah,
I'd totally be down to hanging out with that motherfucker.
And as I've told you, I don't know how many times, stop getting your fucking news from TikTok. Jesus Christ!
No, it's actually true. He sold $150 million mansion to live in. Obviously, he's gonna. I don't think he actually sold it. I think he probably sold it to like his wife for like $1. So he's still got it, but it's in her name. So he can test out these houses. He's living in that one of these prefab houses.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, you could tell me that a 1964 Mustang has the 351 Chevy big block in it with the Dodge transmission, and I'd be like, oh, okay. I mean, you sound incredibly fucking stupid right now.
You're going to fucking trigger me, sir. Holy shit.
I'd be like, you sound incredibly fucking stupid right now, but I mean, I don't know, and I don't care enough to go
look. We got in a small discussion about that last week. We were talking about the 1980 C10.
Yeah, well, you got into a discussion about it, and I just was like, here goes Jeff.
Chris is just like, his eyes glaze over, and he's like, he's talking cars.
It's like, I've never denied the fact that I don't know shit about cars. I don't know the first thing about a car. I can change oil, I can change a tire, I can do things, but I'm not a mechanic by no means.
That is one step over most millennials. But however, that is the basic knowledge that I believe in order to pass your driver's test nowadays, you don't even have to fucking parallel park to get your driver's test. But I believe that part of getting your driver's test, you should have to know how to change the oil and parallel park and change a tire.
Well,
I don't know. Things.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I mean, anymore, everything you got, but. I've changed. I'm not a mechanic, but I've changed starters out. I did the complete. I redid the brake lines on my Bronco.
Which is actually impressive.
Stuff. Yeah, I did that sitting in the driveway of my apartment complex. Me and my buddy.
Well, yeah, I could stand up and reach the bottom of the door.
Well, my buddy who is not much bigger than you. I was sitting like I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I was sitting Indian style. Underneath my Bronco.
That is a thing. I don't know what the PC term for that is, but yes, I get it.
And he was like like kind of on his knees, half squatting. He was like, "This is amazing, dude." And he's like,
This
"I
is so
can
much
fit your."
easier.
He's like, "I can fit in your engine compartment." And I'm like, "That's fantastic." Yeah.
Holy shit. I just found the coolest news about the new Bronco. Okay, now I'm not a big fan of the new Bronco. I think it's kind of a pussified version of what a Bronco is. They ruined it, yes. But in the wheel well of the Bronco, it is stamped into the plastic of the wheel well. It says "Lift me, baby."
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. I saw it today. This guy bought a brand new Bronco and he's lifting it, and he goes, "I just found the coolest thing on it's on TikTok." He says, "I just found the coolest thing on the new Bronco, and I have to share it with everybody." And it literally says, "Lift me, baby." And I was like, "Nice."
But those things are
That would be reason enough for me. That would be reason enough for me to buy it.
Those things are so fucking ugly, as it is.
Oh, they're terrible. They're
They're ruined. I can't imagine putting a lift on them. And because I don't think they would look good lifted. But speaking of ugly ass cars that should have never been made, you know what a Jeep Liberty is, right?
Oh yeah.
So I seen a video on Facebook, I think it might have been, where a guy was like, "So
you talking about the guy that turned it into a convertible?"
Yeah, it took the Sawzall to it.
Tell me you don't want that fucking thing.
That thing looked badass, right?
I totally want it.
Yeah.
I was literally ready to send a message to Jeep saying, "Build this motherfucker. I will buy it. I don't have any money, but I will rob, steal, and beg and borrow."
And Jeep was, you sent a message to Jeep, and they'd be like, "Who the fuck are you again?" Shut up, little man. No, but yeah, he was like the video started. Shit. Yeah, the video started, and he was like pointed down to the ground, and he was like, "Y'all don't like the Jeep Liberties, but look what I did with this Sawzall." And he just held the blade in front of the camera and then panned up. And that Jeep Liberty, and you could tell that this man legitimately took a Sawzall to that
Sawzall. Yeah, he did not make it look pretty.
No.
He didn't. He just cut that motherfucker right at the A and B and C pillar. Well, he called it B and C pillar, called it a fucking day, and it looks fucking amazing.
It does.
Not a Jeep Liberty fan.
It looks like what it reminded me of was like remember back in the day, the old beach buggies, the old beach dune buggies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
It basically looked like somebody took it's the first incarnation of the 4-door Jeep Wrangler is basically what it looked like. In that form of cut off top.
Yeah, a little bit.
And you could totally rock that. I would totally rock that thing. The only problem I would have with it, you would have to completely. You can't build a soft top from scratch. It's almost impossible.
No, that's
NASA engineer. But
that is only a. Hey, what's up, Pops? Are you guys home already? Damn. That is a summer car. When there's not a cloud in the sky.
However,
it has to be garage.
If you recover the seats in neoprene, which is what they make wetsuits out of,
just fucking rhino line the whole son bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just rhino line everything
inside and out. Just call it a fucking day. But
get you some cans of that.
I saw that video and I was like, you know what? I'm not a fan of the Jeep Liberty. However, I will say the first time I drove a Jeep Liberty, one of my ex-bosses had one. She gave it to me for a week. She's like, "Drive this back and forth to work." And I was like, "All right, whatever." I was impressed on its pickup. It'll get up and go.
Well, I mean, I've never been I like the Wranglers. I never really liked the Cherokees. Never really, any of that. A buddy of mine, Kevin, who lives down the road, I think they still have it. He's got a fucking Jeep Cherokee with a goddamn Hemi in it.
Oh yeah. Well, my neighbor who just moved into the house all the way close to the gate has got the Dodge Durango with a 5.9 in it.
Mm-hmm.
That big Hemi. The same thing that's in the. It's not the Hellcat, but it's the same thing. It's in the Charger regular.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I got something for you. Listen. Oh yeah,
Are you
that's
drinking
number
those
4.
warm?
No, I actually had them in the fridge, and I brought them all up so I could drink them during the podcast.
Mm.
And Daddy's tipsy.
I'm gonna fucking go get more.
I'm tipsy already. I'm contemplating if I could send my kids to the fucking store.
Well, they're also not old enough. You could send them to the store.
I know.
Damn.
Yell at one of my neighbors.
Yeah, do that. Pops put 260 miles on the bike today. Him and Joe went out. They went up to like Amish country and shit like that on the bike with some of their Can-Am friends, I guess, today.
You know, I gotta say, those Can-Ams, they used to rent them here, and they stopped renting them for the simple fact is they kept having to replace tires because all the crazy fucking Americans would come down here and rip the shit out of the back tire because they'd be sitting doing burnouts down the main drag.
Yeah. Well,
I was the first to do it.
Down in the
owner of that used to rent them out lent me one for a day, and I brought it back and I was like, "Hey, I got the insurance, so you need a new tire."
Nice. I think down in Pigeon Forge they rent like the big razors and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they do that here too.
I told Summer, I was like, man, next time we come down, we should totally get one because they've got them big enough for like a whole family.
Oh yeah,
I was like, yeah, we should totally get one so that we could come up to Gatlinburg and all that stuff.
If I ever buy one, I'm not buying the Razor. If I ever buy one, and if you ever buy one, do not buy the Razor. What you need to look for is the Wildcat X.
Don't tell me what I need to do.
No, here's why. Here's why.
Dad said, what, you only had one beer? Since you said you were tipsy.
This is number 4. But as somebody that
you drank 4 beers in the first since we just got started.
I am on number 4. I just cracked number 4.
Good. You go yell at one of your neighbors to go buy you more beer.
I know, right? I should have bought more. But the Wildcat X, the Razor has like 200 horsepower, some shit like that, right?
Dude, I don't know.
The Wildcat X. Okay, well, the ballpark it 200 horse, and I think it's less than that. It's 1,000 cc's, but it's like 200 horsepower.
And that's perfectly fine for a completely opened off-road vehicle.
Oh no, hold on.
That I want to drive around Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg that I probably won't get over 45 miles an hour.
350 horsepower.
But you don't need that. You don't need that.
Oh, shut your whore mouth. That is
the only reason.
No such thing as too much power in a vehicle.
Okay. Now you are not even.
I want a vehicle that will literally destroy a set of tires in first gear.
Okay. No. You're not even SPM right now. you're MPS, micro penis syndrome.
No, well, here's the thing.
I don't need 10,000 horsepower,
penis, but I do have a Napoleonic complex.
Yeah, little man syndrome. I don't need 10,000 horsepower on a Razor or a Wildcat or anything like that I want to rate or I want to rent in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg that I'm probably not even going to get over 55 miles an hour. Or if I own my own house with property that I'm going to use as a fucking trail toy that I can go in the woods or do this, that, and the other thing. I don't need to go 350 miles an hour. And I don't need to go 0 to 100 in 1.3 seconds. It's a freaking off-road toy. I don't need speed. I need power so I can play in the mud and I can climb hills.
I want every vehicle I own to break the sound barrier. I
don't know why. You're not helping matters any.
What'd she say?
She said exactly never too much power.
There's no such thing as too much power.
You, my little tiny friend, feel like you have something to prove to the world.
Yes, you know what? I have the design of what I need to do to make my Eclipse better. I
Oh,
want to switch it over.
I'm,
You know, there's
yeah,
as
you
I've
know what you
stated
can do to
before.
make your Eclipse better?
Yeah, I know. Buy a new
Shut your
car.
fucking mouth and buy an American car.
No,
Okay,
hey,
well, apparently
technically,
apparently
technically,
everybody's on Team Jeff over here. Mark even said there's no such thing as
technically,
enough
the
power.
Eclipse is an American car because it
Why?
is a
Because it's got a
DSM. No, it is a DSM. It was brought into the United States by Dodge, which is why it has the fucking Iron Duke in it. But besides that,
yeah. Well, this is the end of Jeff's garage because I'm incredibly bored and I just don't care. So we're gonna move on to another topic and another subject.
Yeah, bring up one of those stories I sent you because I definitely want to talk about that bridge in China.
Yes, Mark. Oh, yes, we don't grow up. Our toys just get bigger. But you're also talking to a guy who used to own a big ass Bronco, and I love my Bronco, and it wasn't very fast, but I guarantee you, my Bronco,
God, no, that thing was so slow.
that Bronco, I could have hooked up 27 of your stupid little imports and drug them sons of bitches all over the place. And if you really pissed me off enough, I would have just ran your fucking little cars over and made you look stupid. And
You'd have to
I
catch
could
me
go
first.
and I could go in the dirt, I could go in the field, I could go in the mud, I could go anywhere I wanted in it, where you silly, simple-minded sons of bitches couldn't even drive over a fucking speed bump.
Now, hence why I want to build. Hence why I want to build Jolene. Jolene is my truck that I will build one day.
So yes, and I've had several
You heard it
4x4
here
trucks,
first.
and I will take my slow ass 4x4 truck over a stupid, souped up, low riding import any day of the week.
No,
Any fucking day of the week.
as a motorhead, gearhead, car freak, I am all about the off road. However, on road, anything that will go fast, I'll drive.
Oh damn! What is that, Pops?
What? I
Pops
missed
just
something.
sent me
What
a
happened?
Pops just sent me a picture. That is not a Harley. Is he sitting on a Harley? He sent me a picture he was sitting on. He said that they were the only Can-Am. They were out with 2 Harleys and a Honda today.
Oh,
But
nice.
my sister's agreeing with you. She sucks. My older sister. My older sister.
Speaking of old, I want to give a shout out to my man, our man, Vincent Borean. It is his 40th birthday. Happy
Vinny
birthday,
Mac.
Vince.
Yeah, Vinny Mac. Happy birthday, brother. Oh, speaking of shout
Yeah,
outs,
Vinny Mac.
not that they'll hear this, but 2 of my very good friends, my TikTok family, my brother and sister,
there
they
you go.
got married today. So congratulations to them. It was a very it was a it sounds weird.
You just said my brother and sister. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I said
We've gone from
prefaced this-
necrophilia to incest real fast.
I said TikTok family.
Yes, I get that.
I love both of them to death. They got married today. It was a beautiful wedding, and they both look absolutely amazing. She looked great in her dress, and he and Angel, Bunny looked great in her dress, and Angel looked fantastic in his suit. Boy can clean up, man. He looked great, and the ceremony was really pretty. So, and yes, I was watching it live, and yes, I cried. Judge me if you will. I don't care, but
yeah, you did say, "Hold on, let me compose myself."
I did. I've gotten a little bit soft in my old age, and I was happy for him because.
Hey, you know what? Some of the best videos that get me is wedding videos on YouTube and shit.
So
you know,
hopefully they're partying it up and getting tore up from the floor up currently right now. They're both Hispanic, so you know that they're throwing down and having a fucking party right now.
There's shit tons of beer flowing right now.
Mm-hmm. I would probably say there's a lot of tequila flowing, but
well,
but congratulations to them.
Oddly enough, that's not a huge deal.
Yeah, well, trust me, as the only white guy in this
Mexico you're from.
As the only white guy in this TikTok family full of Hispanics, they love their fucking tequila. They all do.
No, don't get me wrong. I've
Don't worry about
constantly
what you just walked into, Cameron. Just go with the flow.
a frame from drinking with my Mexican brethren that live around me because
You a frame?
once the beer runs out, they bring it. No, what's the word? A frame?
No, it's reframe.
It's one of those big reframe.
Reframe.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
not even
Thank
that
you.
big of a word. It's like a 6-letter word.
No, but
Maybe-
it's
maybe
it's a smart word. I'm trying to sound smart, fucker. Jesus Christ.
you know that if you try to sound smart around me, I'm just gonna
I
break
know
you
you're gonna
down.
make me sound sound even more stupid. My wife does the same thing. Jesus, my
I'm
first
just gonna
wife and
beat you down.
my wife does it. But
No,
I
first of
constantly
all, I'm the
refrain from
husband. You're the
drinking with
wife.
my.
Get it right.
Whatever. I'm
You're
the
the little
spoon.
spoon. Yeah, you're the little spoon. I'm the big spoon. We don't
But
fit well if we try to do it in reverse. It doesn't work.
yeah, one of these days. One of these days.
Just let me be the big spoon one time. Meanwhile,
Just one
you
time.
take up like half of my back, and it's like I feel like I got a little spider monkey on my back, Jeff. This doesn't feel right.
That reminds me of I was watching Bert Kreischer, the man,
It's
the myth, the
Kreischer.
legend.
It's Kreischer.
Kreischer, is it Kreischer?
Yeah,
Anyways,
you
he
say that all the
says
time.
he was talking to somebody and he says, "I watched gay porn once for 45 minutes," and I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "What the fuck? What kind of video is you're like, oh, I'm into this?"
That
No.
sounds like something Kevin Holly would say.
I accidentally one time on the website I use, and I say use because I use it.
What website?
It's called XNXX.
Yes, that is the
How
best.
awesome is that fucking? How awesome is that fucking website? If you can think of it, there's a video out there.
That is, man, for years, and I'm talking
Now,
talking BlackBerry. When I got a BlackBerry when they first came out.
Yes. However, they have that one spot that if you accidentally hit, it will switch to gay, trans, or straight.
There's no accidentally about that. You intentionally hit that.
No.
Gay. Don't even don't try to backtrack.
Right
don't
next
try
to the categories.
Don't try to
right next to categories.
No, don't try to talk your way out of this. You were curious.
No, I will fully admit it. I will fully admit it. That I'm like, okay.
You were
I
curious.
actually switched to. I didn't realize it at the time.
Accidentally
but I
on
switched
purpose.
to. I switched to trans. I kid you not. I'm 3 videos. I'm 3 scrolls. 3 pages in, and I'm like,
no. You said it.
You know how you scroll down and you're like, next page, next page.
No.
I'm 3 pages in, and I'm like, there's a lot of trans porn on here today. What the fuck?
That's what we call a Freudian slip, and you said you were 3 videos in. You were 3 videos.
But I saw this chick that I was like, wow, that chick's really cute. I started watching the video, and next thing I know, I was like, holy shit. It's the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Well,
and I exited out so fast that you would have thought my phone was on fire.
You can watch tranny porn if it's trannies banging chicks. He went from aquatic interest to gay and trans.
But it was one of those things.
Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense, Cameron.
Yes, where we hold no back.
As long as you're watching tranny chicks banging real chicks, it's not gay.
Well, that's what my thought was, because this.
But you were 3 videos in. You were 3 videos in on tranny chicks.
No, but like
just going to town on dudes.
If you click on trans and you scroll and you're like, what the fuck? There's a lot of what the fuck. Is that dude got what the fuck? And I finally found one. I was like, oh, finally a chick, because you can see poon, and I was like, all right, here we go. And I was like, holy shit, that's a giant dick.
Yeah, no, I keep it simple. Lesbian gangbangs all day, every day.
Actually, I can't get into lesbian porn. I can't get into lesbian porn because it's like somebody pound the shit out of that bitch.
What is your favorite type of porn? Now we're already here. Let's venture down.
Oddly enough, and it's gonna shock you. It's not really shocking. I like amateur. I hate
bestiality. Wait, what, Jeff?
No, they don't let you look up necrophilia. No, but
they probably do. They probably do. Try it.
There's a video on said website that I've literally been trying to find for the past couple of days. There's a I don't know, what do you call it, like a channel or a trend or like a group called Sex Mex. SEXMEX.
Yeah.
And it's this guy, he walks around Mexico City and he asks girls, hey, but there's a girl he meets in the subway and he convinces her that they're doing a kissing contest. Yeah. Air quotes.
Yeah, but those videos are.
It's not amateur at all.
Yeah, they're all staged. They're all fake. But Mark said, keep it real. Don't let videos get too fake. It's better when it's real and not scripted.
Exactly. Thank you.
Go into the search bar.
What I'm thinking.
Go into the search bar and type in homemade.
No, I do that. I do like homemade.
Pop said,
however,
what the
problem I have a homemade, it's like, get a fucking better camera angle. I don't want to see your belly button for 3 hours.
No. Pop said, what the fuck? Cameron's like, I've never spent more than 2 minutes watching your podcast before. I'm surprised y'all haven't been zucked. Trust me, we're 28 episodes in, Cameron, and we're surprised we haven't been zucked before.
Shit, right? But literally, this girl is so fucking sexy. Her name, she's become a porn celebrity, or her name is Paula Ramos.
A porn star.
She's gorgeous. She's a porn star now. But she started with this first video. And the first video, I'm going to send you, I'll send you a link.
I would rather you not send me porn.
I'm sending you a link.
I would really rather our relationship.
She's gorgeous.
I would really rather our relationship not move to that level where we're sending each other porn. All right? I realize that we.
Big cock. Isn't that the biggest cock you ever seen?
I understand that we have been friends for well over half of our lives, and in the almost 25 years that we've been friends, we've never shared porn with each other. And considering the fact that you accidentally on purpose clicked on the gay section, I don't need you sending me your porn.
No, it wasn't the gay section. It was the trans section. But
you're gonna send me a video. You'll be like, look at this hot ass chick, and I'm gonna click on it. And about 3 seconds into it, all of a sudden, this fucking 12-inch monster is gonna flop out. I'm like, oh damn! Fucking shit.
I'm seriously gonna search a video just to send that to you.
Don't catch yourself on fire.
I did drop my cigarette, but. The funny thing about XNXX is that, like I said, anything you can think of, it's there.
Mark said his DMs are open.
That is literally the greatest website. I'm not a fan of Pornhub. I'm not a fan of Pornhub because it's just a pain in the ass.
Well, you get you get too many pop-ups on Pornhub or X-Hamster or whatever. Look.
However, X-Hamster Live, genius.
Yeah, and I don't know, but in all honesty, men are visual
pigs. Oh yeah,
we're savage monsters. We are. We're disgusting.
Speaking of visual, I got one for you. I got a website for you. imagefap.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally nothing but pictures.
Everybody and anybody who listens to this, there's your new website. So men are we are very visual.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now granted, most of us only need like 10, 20 seconds. You know, I spend more time. I spend more time looking for a video than I actually use.
Exactly. I was about to say the same thing.
Where women
Because it's all
can,
about the right video.
yeah, where women can use
The right
their
video.
yeah, women can use their imagination, or you know, and I'm not saying that men can't. You know, and men
Don't get
being
me wrong.
and
I can use
as
my
a man,
imagination.
yeah. I mean, but women are more likely to just do what they do, and they don't need the visual or this, that, and the other thing. So you know, but porn is and now porn isn't so taboo. It's not. Oh my God,
it's
you're looking
so
at
mainstream
porn.
now.
Yeah,
With OnlyFans being like it is, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, Pornhub. Mark said Pornhub has mad lawsuits at the minute with some crazy stuff. I'd stay clear for a while. I've never been a
I don't.
What is their
like
lawsuit? Where they got underage
gonna
chicks
say,
on there? But you know,
I don't go there.
no. Now, granted, you know, I may or may not have personal videos that I can use for visual stimulation, so I don't necessarily
for a good if you like
Pornhub's in trouble for minors.
Oh, nice.
Not surprised. I'm not surprised
you know
more.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is with
no.
Pornhub.
Freudian slip. Another Freudian slip. We know what Jeff's into now.
Not nice as in like, whoa, I'm going to Pornhub tonight. No, but I mean,
Jeff's gonna be on How to Catch a Predator. He's gonna show up with a 4-pack of wine coolers and Oreos.
Yeah,
and Chris Hansen's
you like Tecate? Yeah. But,
Chris Hansen's gonna be like,
I've always had a problem with Pornhub. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I just don't care for it. Some nasty stuff. Oh, so he's at Pornhub. People have been uploading some homemade nasty stuff. You know, the crazy thing about it is some of these porn sites will pay like up to $35,000 or like a minimum, like a starting rate of like $25,000 to $35,000 or more for like a homemade porn. If you have if you've ever recorded anything, no. Just in general. I mean, if you've ever made anything with your significant other, I
got a camera and a tripod. Fuck, honey, I got an idea.
They'll pay you.
You want to make some money?
They'll pay you $10 not to post it.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money, though.
But yeah, I mean, they will pay. I mean, I don't know the specifics behind it or anything like that. I'm sure there's. If you slurp that fucking beer, I'm going to take you off camera.
I'm not going to slurp it. I'm feeling good.
You can upload to any porn site without being without any ID. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Actually, not too long ago, I was talking to a friend of mine.
I was going to say I was uploading videos on the porn.
No, I was talking to a friend of mine.
What hashtag should I not use?
Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine that likes a site. I don't even know. It just randomly, organically happened about much like this, how we got onto the whole porn subject. And he was saying that there was a website it's a live cam website, and they got torn apart because there were chicks on there that were underage, and it was like, and they just didn't care because they don't validate or verify age or anything like that.
Like whatever, upload what you upload.
Mm-hmm. So
one of the funniest things I saw.
Much like OnlyFans, I don't care for the live cams and this, that, and the other thing because I'm not spending money. The problem I have with live cams, it's like, you know what?
Show me the good shit. I don't want to see you just sitting there staring at your freaking camera.
Yeah, I can go on TikTok and watch some dumbass chick spin around in a bathtub in a white t-shirt.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You're on live cam right now. We are technically on live cam right now. We're just not doing dirty things.
Well, the difference is we're talking about
and we're
it.
not charging anybody except you, Mark. You have to pay your minimum weekly fee of $10. So get on that.
Amen to that.
Mark said, "Dance, guys, come on,
up, motherfucker.
Dance for." Mark said, "Dance for daddy." In his English accent.
Well, actually, I try to post the podcast stuff on Reddit. And if you go onto Reddit and put in NSFW, you will find everything. It's mostly just chicks trying to promote their OnlyFans, but it's like when you see the pictures they have on Reddit, you're like, why do I need your OnlyFans? I've seen everything except your face.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, and that's become social media in general.
Yeah.
Because
the nice thing about Reddit is they show everything. Where TikTok is like, no, and YouTube is like, fuck no.
Well, I mean, Twitter is the Wild West. So, Reddit. I can't fucking talk English, Mark.
I know, right?
Reddit is just a toxic dump site.
Oh, it's crazy.
Mark said, "Holy shit, I can't even English today." I don't.
It's
Reddit. I had Reddit. Up. I had gotten Reddit, and I think we talked about this before. I had gotten Reddit once before. I think, I deleted it because I had gotten it for
too much porn.
No. I had gotten it for sports related stuff. And I couldn't figure it out, and it never took me to where I wanted to go, and I was just like, you know what?
The problem I have with Reddit, unless you're looking for nudity, you're not gonna find what the fuck you want because you're gonna find everything but.
Yeah, so I downloaded it specifically for football and hockey stuff, and there was a couple guys that I follow from like NFL Network. And like ESPN and stuff that do football and hockey analysis. And I was listening, I don't know if I was watching Sports Center or what I was watching, but they were like, go to our Reddit page, blah, blah, blah. And they can get a little bit more in depth and put links and this, that, and the other thing. And it was just, I was like, no, fuck this. This is an obnoxious fucking app.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's so random, but posting anything on Reddit is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. So,
just posting a link to the podcast, there's like 14 different rules for every place you post, or it won't post at all, even though you've posted it. You know what I mean? It's like, it has to be approved by the admin. And I was like,
Yeah, it's just but I mean, social media across the board. Mark said he was on it for 2 days, and then all of a sudden was getting ISIS videos and shit. What the fuck? The what? But social media in general, because every motherfucking person has an OnlyFans page, so you can't scroll through Instagram or Twitter or even even Facebook, especially on TikTok, without somebody promoting their goddamn OnlyFans.
It's retarded.
And it's like, look, bitch, you're in Ohio 6, which means anywhere else, you're like a 1.
You're like a 3. Yeah.
And
at best, you're a 3.
Yeah. So
nobody wants to see that.
And why would I pay $10 a month to look at you when I can go into Google and I can just say, hey, Google,
I can find
free porn.
Show me Jennifer Lawrence, Yeah.
What's your question, Karen?
A couple years ago, they had that what was it called?
The fappening.
Called, fappening. Yes, thank you. I've been to that website.
Well,
and I gotta say, I was kind of impressed.
I think
Sort of.
I think a lot of men and women, both equally, maybe a little bit more men than women, have gone to that website just because everybody's curious. Oh, what's
Well,
like
yeah,
women will be
and it
because
literally started out
there was
when it first announced. My girlfriend at the time, I was like, that's bullshit. There's no way. And she was like, look it up. I was like, all right, we're gonna look at porn tonight.
yeah.
And there's literally a list of everybody, and I was like, whoa,
You can
hello.
Mark's got a fans only fans. It's called Marcy Moo 69. Adam, you get the first month free, Jeff.
Mm,
Cameron, what's your question?
let me save that.
Yeah, right. So, but I mean, even male celebrities have what was it?
Oh
Chris
yeah,
Evans, Captain America, had
yeah.
photos of his America's dong was released, and women were losing their fucking mind because apparently Chris
Well,
Evans was hung
oh,
like a
speaking of
goddamn
Chris Evans,
horse.
and there was an ad down here, and it only aired in Mexico. There's a brand of milk called
Mm,
Lala, Lala, and it comes in a box, like a cardboard box kind of thing.
yeah.
And milk down here is weird, but he did an ad for Lala milk, and he only speaks English in it, and there's subtitles, and it went fucking viral because like people are going out and buying fucking Lala milk like you read about because they're like, whoa, Chris Evans,
Yeah.
that dude is literally he. I'm sure if he started an OnlyFans, he'd make a couple of extra $1 million tomorrow.
Well, I'm sure he's not
Not for
hurting for
me, but
money, so he doesn't. Cameron asked in the chat. He's trying to change
yeah.
the subject, so apparently,
Okay.
we're a little bit
Apparently,
too
porn
much
is
for him
not
to
good enough
handle.
for him.
Yeah. Well,
Oh boy.
Cameron thinks he's better than everybody else. You'll have to excuse him. Mr. Face Pants over
Apparently.
there.
But yes,
but
what's his question?
so he asked me, and you probably don't know anything about this. You might. So remember, did you hear about the Washington Redskins, the NFL team? They had to change their team name because it was
I've
offensive
heard.
to Indians.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the Washington Redskins, NFL football franchise, it was offensive to the Indians or
Right.
whatever, so they had to change their name. So they changed it. They couldn't come up with the team name, so they came up with a name more generic than the Cleveland Browns, and now they are the Washington Football Team. That's their. I swear to God,
Yeah, right. No, no.
that's who they
We
are.
discussed this. We
Yeah.
discussed this in another podcast. That they're literally the Washington football team. It's like really
So
get somebody creative on that team. Jesus.
so they went after a baseball team. They went after the Cleveland Indians. Granted, you got the Atlanta Braves and
Oh,
this, that, and the other thing.
actually,
So they went after the
I
Cleveland
have
Indians.
information about this.
I
I
have
saw
information about
today.
this. I have information about this, and
Go
I know
ahead.
what
Go
Cameron's
ahead
talking
because
about because and the Indians initially said that, and I thought the Indians were going to be slick, and I thought they were because they initially said we are not changing our team name this year. We will readdress it next season, and I thought they were going to
right.
be slick and just not change their name and let it blow
Hope everybody
over.
forgot.
Yeah,
Right.
and just go on about their business. Well, it was announced today, I believe, that the Cleveland Indians, the world famous Cleveland Indians, um, made famous for World Series appearances. They were in Major League One and Two,
And
you
three,
know, and three, um,
sort of.
sort of. Chief Wahoo was their mascot, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
blah, announced that they are now changing their name from the Cleveland Indians to the Cleveland Guardians.
Blasphemy.
So Cameron wants to know how I feel about it. I don't,
Well,
honestly, I
I
don't care. It's,
as an
I,
Indians fan,
I'm
I
a
have
Reds
to
fan,
say,
so I don't care.
okay, I'm not
But
a fan as in like, woohoo, let's get on
mm,
to the fucking Indians. But I am an Indians fan because I'm from fucking Ohio. But the
I mean, there's a
Cleveland
better
Indians
baseball
got
team in
their
Ohio.
name. They got their name from the first Native American to play baseball professionally was part of the Cleveland Indians team. And they named the team after him, in honor of him.
You're pooping. I hope you're having a good poop. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter
I saw that
because
today.
it doesn't matter why
Yeah.
they named. I don't know. It doesn't matter why they named the Indians Indians in Cleveland. It doesn't matter because there was a group of 16 to 19-year-old white kids that were offended by it, so they had to change the name.
So don't go to the fucking game, you fucking pussies.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think it's dumb. I think it's incredibly stupid. But I'm really happy that they actually came up with a team name, and I kind of like the Guardians. I'm not gonna lie.
Guardians it doesn't sound terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't sound bad. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see the new logos and stuff like that. I think the changing of team names is incredibly stupid.
I do too.
But you know,
I'm with you on that.
We unfortunately we live in a world that is about to be taken over by a bunch of sissy nannies, and eventually one of them's going to get froggy enough to where the actual hard-nosed, toughened, I grew up rubbing dirt into my wounds, drinking from the water hose, and is they're one of these Gen Z idiots are going to fire the first shot, and then we're going to be able to eliminate them, and we'll go on from there at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, I totally fucking agree.
But no, I don't. I mean,
name of a team that's been around for how long has the Indians been around? 100 years?
Fuck, I don't know, man. Let me see.
Let's call it 75. That's just asinine.
I can still look up Cleveland Indians, so I got that going for me. Well, how long have the Cleveland Indians been around? 1915. So 106 years.
Okay, 106 years. And you're going to change the name because some butt hurt?
Yeah. So, I mean, but like I said,
I don't like it. I'm like, dude, you're not even Native American, you fucking prick.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's incredibly stupid. I think the new name. Drunk Jeff is rude. What the hell? I think the new name is kind of cool. I'm kind of curious to see where they go with the new logo and everything. I do math well. Thank you. Thank you, Summer.
That does sound interesting. I don't mind the name.
I am just thankful that I am a fan of the.
I still wear my Cleveland Indians hat.
I am a fan of the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Reds, and the Columbus Blue Jackets. So
you are as neutral as they fucking get.
No.
Chris just likes colors, apparently.
I like colors. Nobody's offended by colors.
Fucking Bob Ross over here. Bob
Jeff
Ross over here is
like his wife is about to get onto him. Summerson, you keep looking. Well, basically, she's saying you're paranoid. But yeah, man.
I'm keeping an eye on my kids because they're out here playing. They're using my car as a jungle fucking gym. I better get their asses handed to them.
I like colors. Thank you. I mean, I do like the Michigan Wolverines, which everybody hates me because I live in Ohio and I'm a Michigan fan. So
yes, but what do you say? What do you say when Michigan is winning? Go blue.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. No, we say hail to the victors, which probably could get us in trouble. In all honesty. Hail to who? The victors. Who the fuck is Victor? Was he German? I don't know. They won, so it's a victory. They're victors. They were victorious over their
over their rival or whoever they were playing.
Calm down. Yeah. No, like I said, I just get hate because I live in Ohio and I'm a Michigan fan. Speaking of Michigan, actually on the sports subject, speaking of Michigan, they've been getting their asses handed to them by Ohio State for the last several years. Jim Harbaugh came out in a press conference the other day, and he said we are turning this program around, and we are going to beat our rivals, and we are going to win a Big Ten championship, and we are going to beat Ohio State if it fucking kills us. And this, god damn it, was the Jim Harbaugh that I've been wanting for 5 fucking years. This was the Jim Harbaugh that I thought I was going to get when they hired him, and he has not lived up to that. So, Jim Harbaugh,
Okay, well,
or John
just
Harbaugh.
to
Well, first
bust
of all,
your balls,
John Harbaugh,
just to
eat my
bust your
asshole.
balls a little bit, go Bucks.
As the host of this show and the one that runs all of the social media, after tonight, Jeff will no longer be with us. Next Wednesday, we'll be holding a memorial service for Jeff because he didn't die. He just got canceled off of the podcast. But yeah, so I'm like, all right, well, Jim, let's see if you're going to actually live up to this hype. And
no, I mean,
they went 2-4 last season. That's not Michigan football.
As somebody that when I was in grade school and
shut up, Cameron. Your team was irrelevant for like 45 years, and they play in the ACC. That I'm pretty sure I could put a football team together and win in the ACC.
Yeah, I was gonna say, calm down there, Chief.
But on another note,
when I was in school, I'm how can I say it? I've always gone against the grain. Yeah. So in grade school, everybody would be like, "Go Bucks," and I'm like, "Fuck you." I was always, for the simple fact is, I just like to go against the grain because I'm like, "Fuck you." What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
The Ohio State Michigan game, I think I've seen 2 in my entire life. But I'm always like, Michigan's going to win. Call it a day.
Pop said I was dropped up my head one too many times as a child because I'm a Michigan fan. And he's like, I know, I was the one who dropped him. Fantastic. My dad just, you hear that on the podcast? My dad just admitted to child abuse. So
there you go.
I don't know if I can get some
reparations. Ensues.
Lawsuit. I want the bike. I want the truck. I want the bike. I want the truck, and I'll take the house as well.
I'm gonna go
But no, that's how I started out. To be honest with you, as a Michigan fan, I was young and I was just like, I don't want to be an Ohio State fan because everybody and their brother's an Ohio State fan. So I became a Michigan fan, and then as I got older and I started understanding football and I became a football fan. I stayed with them. So, I like Michigan basketball. I like Michigan football, hockey. I'm a Michigan guy all through and through, even though I live in Ohio. Cameron said, for your comment, Pops, Cameron said, I really should have shot you that night. Someone get this man a beer. I'm sure dropping me on my head wasn't the worst thing he ever did to me. But it is what it is. He's at his house, safe and sound, so he can talk shit. Of course, I can't talk too much shit because the last time I talked shit, his goofy ass showed up here. So, and then Jeff has made fun of us ever since because him and I got drunk as hell and was singing along to Blacktop Mojo and shit.
I don't know what it is. The difference between me drinking soda for 2 hours plus,
it's recycling.
Drinking beer for over an hour, but the beer makes me have to piss more. What's up with that?
I don't know, man. I piss a lot when I drink beer too.
It's an odd concept.
I get to a point where I drink a beer, I take a piss. I drink a beer, I take a piss. I drink a beer, I take a piss.
Yeah, well, it all comes up. We call it popping the cork.
It's breaking the seal.
Breaking the seal, popping the cork, same difference. Yeah. But when you start drinking, if you hold out as long as possible to take that first piss, but ever after you break that seal, fuck, you're done. You're gonna piss every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's game over. Now, Pops was in here talking about dropping me on my head, and Cameron said, you really should have shot your dad that night. And then I made the
That
comment
night,
that
that
he's
night
safe and
is
sound.
hilarious.
Yeah. And
That
then I made
video
the
is hilarious
comment.
because it's just you and Pops fucking fangirling out over Blacktop Mojo for over an hour.
Well, that's what I said. I said that I made the comment that the last time I talked shit, his goofy ass showed up here. And we had
Yeah, no
fun. We
shit.
got drunk, and we have
No, it was,
Pops and Joe and I. We have
and
fun when we drink together, man.
Josen are talking about your thing, and
2 inches wide, 2 inches in diameter, 6 inches long. I'm like,
green.
damn, giving me all kinds of credit, minus the fact that the penicillin's not working. But no, Pops and Joe and I have fun when we drink together. I mean, we generally, the three of us, can have fun together. Period. But when we get together and we drink, we have fun. We just don't care. Um, but what the fuck was I going? Oh yeah, I was going to tell you on the sports. I got one more sports thing.
Okay, let
So
me drink my beer.
So the Cleveland Browns, their uniforms are
Mm-hmm.
what they are. They're not. There's nothing spectacular.
They're
There's
not
nothing.
pretty.
They are what they are. Well, they've been hyping up the
Yeah.
new uniforms. They've been hyping up the new uniforms that they're coming out with for this season. Man, they've been hyping them up for the last like 3-4 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting excited because I'm a Browns fan. I get excited for
Right.
everything Cleveland. They
And they
released their
reverse
new.
the colors.
No. They did not disappoint. They released their new uniforms today. My goodness, they are sexy. Boy, I gotta get me a new jersey this year. They are a retro jersey. They're going back to 1946 when the team came into the league, and they
Nice.
look great. Oh man, they are awesome.
I'll have to look that up. Post that shit
No,
on Facebook.
he doesn't, Cameron. I'll send you. No, he doesn't. I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture of them. Dude, they're nice. I love them. I do. I want one of these new jerseys this season. They look fantastic. But
I'll have to.
on
I'll
that,
have to definitely check that out.
On that, football season is coming up, man. The rookies reported to training camp this week. So the training camp is about in session. We're about 40-ish days away from NFL. Jeff, I'm gonna need you to get on it this year.
Oh God!
You're a Browns fan. I'll send you a link so you can watch all the Browns games. I'll even if I can send you one of my old Browns jerseys, I'll send you one. It'll be like a nightgown on you.
Yeah,
You can tell your wife, look, honey, I got a nightgown to sleep in. Click, send it to me.
Okay, here it comes. Number 6. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? A little over an hour in?
Órale, el neighbor. Órale, el neighboro.
Vámonos, pendejos.
Go give me cervezas, por favor. Vámonos.
I know. I'm kind of looking around for neighbors that I actually know that are outside by the pool.
See, even Cam jumped on board and he roots for the Browns and he's a Carolina Panthers fan. Next year, hey Cameron, next year, buddy.
Oh,
next year, Carolina and Cleveland in Carolina. I think my nephew and I are going to try to go to that game. My nephew's a huge Carolina Panthers fan, and he grew up here in Ohio. But man, he loves his Panthers. So that's why Panthers are another team that I like.
The concept of picking a favorite team blows my mind.
Well, I honestly, he's been a Panthers fan since he was a little kid. So he didn't jump on any bandwagon or anything like that. He was just a little kid, and he jumped on and he likes them. That's his team, and they're still his team to this day. And because of him, when he was younger, him and I were pretty close. He's still my buddy. I love that kid to death. I wonder if I could get him to come in here actually. But
Chris is sending out friend requests.
No, I'm not. I'm sending out. I was just tagging people.
Links. But, you know what I mean.
So him and I actually got to go to a Panthers-Browns game up in Cleveland, and believe it or not, I was actually hoping the Panthers would have won that game because he was young. He was a kid then. Now he's like
Oh,
He's like
yeah.
35 now. Fuck, I don't know. He's 20,
Says the
20.
guy that's not even 40 yet. You're like, so he's like 5 years younger than me. He was a little kid.
No, he's like 22, 23, something like that.
Oh yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah, but he was a kid when we went to that game, and I was really hoping that the Panthers would have won. I was rooting for the Browns, but I was hoping the Panthers would have won. And the whole game, we was like watching the stats and up on the scoreboard, and it came down to a field goal. The Panthers had an opportunity to kick a field goal and tie the game or something like that.
Right.
And then like our quarterback in Cleveland was Jake Delhomme, who we had just picked up from Carolina that year. So like I was really hoping that the Panthers would have won for him, but the Browns wound up winning. But we still had fun in the game. My sister was there, and his little brother was there, and it was just
No,
the
there's
four of us.
something about being at the game that makes it 10 times different. Like
Oh, I plan on it, Cam.
I don't really see myself watching TV and be like, oh yeah, go team, go sports. But if I'm at the game, I'm into it.
Well, football and hockey is a little bit different. Like you can watch football or hockey on TV and get into it. Baseball is a slow, boring game, and it's tough to watch it on TV. Basketball, take it or leave it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
basketball bores the shit on me.
Yeah, but hockey and football you can get into on TV because it's fast paced. There's a lot of action.
No, like I try to watch like one game a year, like the Super Bowl.
Plus, Jeff, I mean, something that works out in your favor. If you decide to start watching football, I mean, there's lots of dudes in tight pants, and we all know how much you enjoy guys in tight pants. So.
I might have to check that out. Look at
that. Yeah, I know you just got into it this year, Cameron, jumping on the bandwagon for the Carolina Hurricanes. Calm your tits.
Yeah, calm down, Chief.
But
that's what hockey's fun. Apparently,
calm down there, Chief.
Yeah, apparently. I've said it like 4 times. I've just noticed that.
I'm gonna do a T-shirt with it. I'm gonna do a T-shirt with an Indian head on it that says "Calm down, Chief." Calm down, Chief.
It's just a Cleveland Indians logo and me saying "Calm down, Chief."
But nah. So, as we all know, I'm a huge sports guy, and if I can find the right 1 or 2 people, there might be a secondary podcast that comes out this football season.
Well, it all comes down for me. I was never really my dad was not a sports guy.
It wasn't because your dad was a masturbator.
Sports guy. Yeah, I mean,
Cameron told you to calm down with the drink you drink.
Bill Dance is.
Bill who?
Bill Dance.
Who the fuck is Bill Dance?
Exactly. He actually had a TV show on the like sports TV or something. It was like a outdoor channel. Yeah, it's a TV show on Outdoor Channel. Well, this dude would literally go. He would go fishing.
I like you.
He would go fishing and talk fishing, the entire fucking show. And my dad would watch that shit like religiously. And I was never like, ooh, let's go fishing. I'm not that guy. But like, Bill Dance always wore a Tennessee hat.
Really?
And my dad,
that's Somerset.
Not knowing, my dad not knowing what the T stood for on the Tennessee hat, bought the hat because Bill Dance always wore it.
Summer's a Tennessee fan. I like Tennessee because of her. I mean, I don't have nothing against Tennessee. I want to give him one of them bright orange.
Anything against any team because once again, I don't care.
That's exactly what I said, Cameron. Cam said now you need to make a merch shirt that says "Calm Down, Chief." Yeah. He's on a little bit of a delay. He's on Facebook. Pop said he still has half a bottle left. All right, well,
I'm on my 6th beer.
How much did we drink that night, Pops? Jesus Christ, someone! What the hell?
A shit ton. A shit ton, because I was literally waiting to pop up a video saying that literally just you and Pops passed out and the video's still going live.
I don't know, man. I know he was putting them down. I was putting them down. You know, trust me. Even Joe, I think Joe had one or two beers. If you download, it's not lagging; it's just a delay.
Yeah, it's
if you
it's the
download
difference.
apps TV
Yeah,
and you follow Nonsensical Nonsense, then you can, because that's where we actually go live from is Haps TV.
Right.
But you can multicast, so we send it out to Twitter and Facebook,
YouTube and Facebook
YouTube.
and everything. It's
You,
on like
you
6 or 7 different YouTube channels or YouTube pages.
You drank more than half a bottle. It's not on 6 or 7 different YouTube channels. It's on
Yeah, it
2.
is,
It's
because
on mine
on
and yours,
my
or ours and yours.
no. On mine alone, it's on my homepage and 3 of my fan pages.
Jesus
It's on
Christ!
KTM Productions. It's on a
On
YouTube
Facebook or
support
YouTube?
group. On Facebook.
Oh yeah, on Facebook I share it out to like 14 different pages.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I
what
put
I'm
it on
saying.
my page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I
But
put it out on my
it's
page.
simultaneously cast to like 3 or 4 pages on my
what is
Facebook
it?
alone.
What is it casted? What did you say? It's what casted?
It's simultaneously. Words are hard when you're drinking. It's simultaneously cast to
Simu?
KTKM Productions.
It's
KTKM.
simultaneous.
Yeah. It's KTKM
I thought you
Productions,
drink.
KTKM Customs, YouTube support group, and my homepage. That's 4 right there. That's the German forge. See that?
No.
You can thank Quentin Cantarantino for that one.
Boobies.
And if you get if you get that reference, follow us.
Right, Cameron, you caught that too. Got to spend money to make money, Jeffy. Yeah, I think I could have swore you drank more than half a bottle that night. Well, grab me a 12-pack and come over here and drink the other half.
Fucking A. Overnight me or hour me beer. I'm kind of pissed. I only bought 6. I didn't think I'd go through 6 as fast.
Full view, all of it. Sorry. I was distracted by movies. Movies. Awesome. Distracted by boobies. They're still on my phone. Oh my gosh. I hate that she lives so far away.
Something that popped in my head the other day.
No, we did not pass out. We definitely do not pass out. No, I passed out after you guys left.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. I know it's not the one.
Something that popped
in my head. I can't come over because I've been drinking. And all my equipment's over here, jackass. And I can't smoke in your house.
Get on that fucking Can-Am, Scott. Get the fuck over here. What the fuck?
I had to apologize I had to apologize to my parents when they came over here because I was like, I was like a crackhead.
You were wrecked.
Well, no, I didn't apologize for being wrecked.
You opened the door going, "What the fuck? You want some of this?"
Oh no, I didn't even have the door open when I was talking shit. I was talking shit through the door because I'm tall enough that I can look out. I've got like a window in the top of my door. So I'm tall enough that I can look right out. I was looking out the door and I was pulling the old school Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I was just like bobbing my head back and forth and be like, "You come over here to my house and you want to talk that bullshit?" Behind, I was behind, so, I could do that.
Me, I got to stand on a stool to do the same thing.
And then I opened, and then I opened my door and I was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Hey, pops, love you. Hey, mom, what's up? Dad. Jeff's dad." Just kidding.
I refuse to dab anymore. What the fuck is up with the pool tonight? Jesus.
Pop said he didn't remember even going home that night.
That was one of my questions. Like, who crashed out where?
I remember you guys leaving, and I don't know what time you guys left, but All I know is that I woke up in the shower.
Welcome to Functioning Alcoholics Anonymous.
I know it's not even full booze. Trust me. Yeah, so I'm watching you on YouTube too, and the delay is horrible on YouTube.
Oh, the delay is terrible on YouTube. It is literally a good half a minute.
Cameron, just download HAPS, HAPPS.
Yes.
It's free. You can download it, set you up an account, and then follow us.
It takes literally all of 5 minutes.
What are you lorting about, pretty girl?
What?
I was with Pops. I mean, Pops and I we'll throw down.
Jesus Christ.
Pops and I will get
like I got
as the kids say
from that night. I was watching it and I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm drunk.
Yeah. Pops and I will get fucking wrecked, man. We don't even give a damn. We just get fucked up. I love drinking with my old man.
I would love to actually sit around and have my dad and my brother came down I want to say 13 years ago, something like that. And my dad, I took them to a park, and I call it a park in the loosest terms. It's literally just a area that is considered a park because it's a natural water park, as in it's got a natural lazy river. It's called Shell Ha.
And like the best thing about Shell and stuff like that.
Well, no, it's literally just an area that they bought and they said this is a park now, and it's called Shell Ha. And the best thing about Shell Ha is it's all you can eat and all you can drink.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pops, let's go to Shell Ha.
Shell Ha.
Shanata. Shanana.
My brother, I think my brother was 18, 19 at the time.
Oh,
and
so
my dad and I, this was many moons ago.
Wrecked his
No, this is my younger brother. The younger brother that I actually got some of the girls at the Career Center to, when his class, I don't know if you remember, they had.
What are you talking about?
They had a group of kids from different schools to come in and tour the Career Center when we were there. And I saw my brother there, and some of the girls I sat with at lunch, I was like, hey, do me a favor. Go over there and give my brother a kiss on the side of the cheek. And he was King Dick for the day.
So,
but
how much younger is your brother than you?
I want to say 5 years, 6 years younger.
Why the hell was your brother touring the Career Center?
Maybe not that far. Well, it was our senior year. So maybe.
What lake water are you finishing up, Pops? I said that. I said HAPPS. Ben?
But anyways,
my fiance is
my
super
brother
hot,
came down and the okay, random. My brother came down, and the girl he was dating at the time that did not become his wife said, who knew me from before I moved down there, she told my brother, don't drink down there with your brother because he'll get you in trouble. So he didn't because he's a pussy. But my dad
don't call your brother a pussy when you know you're a pussy too.
Well, my dad and I sat at the bar for 3.5 hours.
Side note,
and drank. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to go ahead and send this out to all of my baseball fans. Let's go Reds! Suck it, Cardinals!
But
sorry, the Reds are up 5-1 on the Cardinals.
On a 9-hour trip, my dad and I sat for like 4 or 5 hours just drinking beer at the bar.
Nice.
Close the door first. And
really,
my brother, stone cold sober, decided he wanted to do the lazy river. Well, on the lazy river, they have a cliff jump. You can see where the story's going.
Did your old man
said,
jump
"Look,
off the cliff?
no, I did. Drunk as a fucking skunk."
It'd have been so much better if your old man jumped off the
Well,
cliff.
my old man would not do the cliff jump because my old man's got back problems.
He's got black problems?
So, back.
You said
BACK.
black. You
Did I?
said yes. Hey,
That's
there's
the
another.
alcohol talking, folks.
That's another Freudian
My
split.
dad's got black. My dad's got black problems. He's apparently black. But
Jeff's dad has black problems. Jeff accidentally on purpose clicked on gay porn, and there's a lot of Freudians.
See
You should drink more often. Yeah, you should drink more often. Get your 12 pack next week.
But so my brother and my brother says, I want to do the lazy river. And I was like, all right, but if we're going to do it, we're going to jump off a fucking cliff first. Apparently, because I don't remember any of this. They have an area called Hammock Island, where there's literally 350 hammocks that you can just kind of lay out in. So my dad was like, I'm going to go over to the hammocks, which means he was hammered.
Yes.
So he went over to the hammocks, and the last thing I remember was waking up with a beer in my hand on an inner tube on the lazy river. And the next morning I had a bruise on the side of my on my side that was literally from like my armpit down to my hip, because apparently I could not just jump off the cliff. I was like, jackknife!
You fell off the cliff.
And we're not talking like a 5-6 foot jump. We're talking about 25, 30 foot jump into the water. And I'm like, I got this. Hold my beer.
Yeah, right. You know what the greatest part about me posting this podcast is going to be in the description?
Oh, I'm sure.
Is A, I get to post that Jeff got drunk, and B, if I can figure out how to spell Freudian, I get to
Freudian slips while drunk.
I get to add enjoy Jeff's Freudian slips.
Yeah, you'll have to Google that one because I couldn't spell it.
Either Pops got in trouble for being on here, or I'm about to get.
Or he's on his way.
The apartment's cleaner than it was last time. I promise you that.
Oh, my house is fucking immaculate, dude. I as stated before we went live, we were talking, and this morning, I woke up this morning.
Really, I don't know what she's really in me about. I don't know what it did. Might have been the Cardinals comment. She's a Cardinals fan. I'm a Reds fan. They're in division rivals.
Oh, God, I can't wait till you guys get married and start living together.
So Summer is a baseball fan.
Season.
Summer is a baseball fan, and she loves her Cardinals, which blows my mind because being down south, I thought she would have been a Braves fan, but she's a Cardinals fan because the Cardinals had spring training down there in that area. She's a Cardinals fan.
She's like, I just like the bird.
No, she knows baseball. Like she's a baseball fan. She knows baseball, and she's a goddamn Cardinals fan. Which, I mean, I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, she could have been worse, and she could have been a Pittsburgh Pirates fan.
I was going to say,
but
is that
or a Yankees fan? Yeah, or a Yankees fan. But she's a fucking Cardinals fan, and the Cardinals and the Reds are in division rivals, and. And this year the Reds have been absolutely spanking the Cardinals, man. So it's already been said that when she does move up here, we are definitely going to have to go down to Cincy and catch some Cincy Cardinals or Reds Cardinals games. So I think that's awesome. I mean, that's fun for us. It's not a bad thing. It's just fun.
I was going to say, that's actually a good thing that you guys can talk shit to each other. Like, my wife and I totally agree. Like, the biggest thing down in Mexico is fucking soccer.
Ugh, gross. Oh,
and I would rather eat
He's
dirt.
not allowed to leave tonight. He's grounded.
Oh.
Come on, pussy.
I despise it. Out of all the sports that I don't watch, I watch the least amount of soccer because I don't understand the game. Number one. Number two, how is it that the clock ticks up? What the fuck
what
is
do
up
you
with that shit?
mean you don't understand the game?
I
It's a
have no
very
fucking clue.
it is a very basic, simple game.
Not even remotely in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's a very basic and simple game. You have guys and they kick the ball back and forth on the field, and they're trying to get into it's basically hockey on grass, but hockey is way
Except
cooler
for
than,
the fact,
than
no, the problem I have with soccer is the problem I have with all sports is I sit there and I watch the clock to countdown. So I'm like, when's this over? And soccer, they count up. They don't count down. They count up. What the fuck is up with that shit?
Listen, Mark said, why are you busting my balls about American football? Mark said, imagine a country calling their home sport football, but use their hands. I rest my case.
Oh my God!
Come at me. I'm ready for
this.
Mark said, "Come at me. I'm ready for today." Okay, first of all, in your silly ass little Nancy ass country, drinking your piss warm tea with no sugar, and you put milk in it. It's called football. FUTBOL. So you silly bastards can't even fucking spell. Second of all, football is not our home sport. If you knew anything about sports, you knew that baseball is America's pastime.
Exactly.
Don't come at me with your English bullshit, Mark, because you know better. I swear to God, I will slap you like the Revolutionary War bitch that you are. You guys must be. I was trying to come in earlier. There we go, Cameron. I got you on abs. But let me now. I'm caught up. There we go. Don't play your bullshit games with me. Keep your Biden attitude. There's no Biden attitude on either one of us. Don't play your fucking games. Oh, look, a gun. You guys don't even have guns in your country. Hence the reason we had to save you not once but twice from the Germans. Hence the reason you guys got bitch slapped all the way back to your country by a bunch of farmers. Mark's from fucking I don't know, Liverpool.
Tell him Leeds. Yes.
Mark's from Liverpool and his favorite soccer team is Leeds.
Yeah, there you go. However, if I was a soccer fan, I would be a Man U fan just because Vinny Jones is a fucking man.
Vinny Jones is the goddamn man. I love that dude. That dude is so badass.
A little trivia about Vinny Jones. He holds the record of being kicked out of a fucking game.
I done did it. I done set Mark off.
Oh, here we go.
He said, "What the fuck did you just say?" Lines have been crossed. Kevin.
Yeah.
He said Kevin and Holly. First of all, it's Kevin A. Holly, all one person. What, you don't like the fact that I told you you're from Liverpool and you were a Leeds fan? You little bitch. Don't play games with me. No, you were not ready for me tonight. You thought Vinny you was
Jones
ready.
Holds the world record for being kicked out of a fucking game. He stated that in an interview, he stated that he figured out that he can start running at a certain time, and by the time the referee blows the whistle to start the game, he can tackle the person with the ball.
Nice.
And get kicked out of the game for it.
So Mark is completely 100% off of Team Glick now. He said, "I like Jeff better. Heart you, Jeff." Cameron has another question. Cameron, as long as it has nothing to do with politics or religion, you can ask any question you would like.
Anything.
The only person who apparently breaks our political rule is this silly son of a bitch that I call my co-host.
Shall I
who's
dab for that?
whose only response was, "Hey, we got 1,000 followers."
Hey,
Even
you mentioned since day one on
I
fucking
was
TikTok.
telling,
You
I
said
was
we need
look.
to get to 1,000 so we go live. Boom.
How the fuck did
Welcome to
Jeff end up
1,000.
moving to Mexico? Well, I'm pretty sure Jeff is hiding from the police for some illegal activity. But I have a new
I've
theory
gone through a
on
shit
why
ton of cigarettes.
I have a new theory why Jeff is in Mexico. I feel like
Oh,
since he swears up and down that he's not hiding from the law,
I never swore up and down to
I
that
feel
shit.
like he might have been in witness protection
Yes,
because
I know where Jimmy Hoffa's body is.
yeah. So I feel like in order for him to get away with whatever it was that he did in America to be running from the police, they were like, if you testify against Al Capone and tell us where Jimmy Hoffa's body is, we will put you in
That is
witness
our reference
protection.
to crime in America. Jimmy Hoffa and fucking Al Capone, both dead way before I was born.
And Jeff was like, "I'll spill the beans." And
I know
now
where
all
the
of a
fuck
sudden,
that body's buried.
now Jeff is no longer Jeff; he's Hefe, and
There you
he's
go.
you know.
I am a El
No, we're
Chapo
not.
of
Hey, we were all talking shit,
Cancun.
Cameron. Don't have to justify your Trump 2024 thing. It's fine. I was just didn't want your question to be politically based. Oh yeah, you dad
No,
take back every. I take back everything, Glick. You will you take me back? Mark said, "Oh yeah,
I
you
didn't
dad."
dab. I
Yes,
didn't
you did.
dab, but I
Yes, you did.
could.
You
No, I didn't. I
dad.
did this. The
You
other
100.
day I dabbed.
No, the other day you dad. That's what Mark. That's
Yes,
what Mark's saying. He was
I
like, "Oh
totally
yeah, that's
admit.
right."
I totally admit that I did. It wasn't really a dab because I didn't put my head
It was
down.
100. It was 100% a
It was
dad.
a more
You
it was
dad.
a more of a Hulk Hogan. Oh
You
yeah,
dad.
brother.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. First of all, that you said Hulk Hogan, and then you did Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well,
It
there.
was a
I don't
full
know.
on.
Fuck.
It was a full on 100%. You dabbed like you were some fucking Gen Z twat on fucking TikTok.
LeBron James dabbed.
Well, LeBron James is a
Space
jackass.
Jam. Yeah, well, I totally agree with you there. I literally, my kid is like, you need to finish the movie, and I'm like, fuck that, I don't care.
Yeah.
I only watched it because I fell asleep.
It was actually a good movie. I liked it. I liked the fact that they did not make it a sequel. They made it its own movie. LeBron James is not a good actor, but he's not an actor.
And
He's a
oh my god,
basketball
he's a
player.
terrible actor.
And that's the thing that kills
Terrible
me.
actor.
That's the thing that kills me. Oh, LeBron James is a terrible actor. Well, he's not an actor. Neither is Shaq.
No,
Neither is Charles Barkley. Neither was Michael Jordan. Neither was Muggsy or any of the other guys in the original.
I will say, Shaq in Grown Ups, fucking hilarious.
Well, Shaq is
Grown-Ups
hilarious
too?
in general. Shaq is hilarious in general. So
I would totally love to hang out with Shaq.
I like the new Space Jam, like new Legacy. They did not try to make it a sequel. They tried to make it its own movie. Yes, they did make a couple references about the original Space Jam.
Really?
And that
I
was
didn't
kind
see
of
that
cool.
part.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like
I got to
oh,
the point where Rick and Morty showed up, which I
well,
thought was hilarious.
they had like a whole thing where they were like at halftime and they were down by 1,000 points. And
Yeah.
I think Porky Pig or whatever was like, don't worry, guys, it's all good. I found the answer. And he was like, Michael Jordan. And then Daffy did the whole hailing from North Carolina at 6, whatever he was, Michael Jordan, like they used to do for the Chicago Bulls entrances.
Right.
And it was Michael B. Jordan who came out. And LeBron, like, yeah, it was actually Michael B. Jordan, which is the guy who plays Creed in the Creed movies. Mm-hmm. And like everybody stood up because they thought it was really Michael Jordan, and LeBron stood out and he was like, holy shit, Michael Jordan's here. And then he was like, and then LeBron was like, that's Michael B. Jordan. But and then there was another reference where something was going on and they're like, yeah, that was like 25 years ago though, and it was a different so they made a couple references, but they tried to make this movie its own movie. It was good for what it was. Cash enjoyed it. I didn't think it was horrible. LeBron James is not an actor, so I didn't expect him to be good. Like I said a couple weeks ago,
he comes
What
off
pissed
as
me
such
off?
a fucking asshole in the first few minutes.
Well, he's a kind of a pompous jerk, but that's what they
Yeah.
wanted him to do. You know what I mean? Like that was
Yeah.
where they were going with it. The thing that killed me about the movie was Don Cheadle because
Yeah,
I
they made
love
Don
Don
Cheadle
Cheadle.
look like a fucking asshole.
He was he was horrible in that movie.
Yeah, I think Don Cheadle phoned that in. I'm pretty sure he was like, fuck it, I don't care. You're paying me how much? All right, I'll show
Yeah,
up.
to a certain degree, I agree.
I like I said, I made it to where Rick and Morty showed up, dropping Taz off, and which I
Hey, go
found
back. You going
hilarious because I love me some Rick and Morty, man. That show cracks me up.
I don't understand that show. I can't. I don't get that show. I don't.
The
I
funny
don't
thing
find
about
it.
Rick and Morty, it's a play on Doc and Marty from Back to the Future, which is
Yeah, I
what the
mean,
original show was going to
I
be.
know. Levi, what's going on, man? I didn't even see you sneak in here. No, why would I be smoking a doink? You fucking stoner. My nephew just rolled in. We was talking
I am.
about football, and we were talking about the Panthers and Browns, and made me think of you, so I tagged you. Fucking, both of my nephews
There
are
you go.
a bunch of fucking stoners, man.
I fucking just realized I'm out of beer.
How did you just realize that? You've been drinking water or whatever the fuck you're drinking. Tell one of your neighbors to
I'm
go get you.
drinking. I'm drinking
Oh,
soda now.
one of your neighbors
Well,
has beer.
I have to
Ask one of your
sober up a
neighbors.
little bit. I have to sober up a little bit if I'm going to get my daddy time in. Yeah, exactly.
What,
Yeah,
your
I can
dick
feel
don't
my
work
speech
because you?
slurring.
No, that was me making fun of you
No,
for being a
because
little bitch. What, your dick don't work after you drink 6 beers?
it doesn't matter about my dick as long as my tongue works. Yeah.
Well, judging by the way you're fucking slurring and slobbering,
Oh, I'll be all over it tonight.
your tongue,
Whoo, boy.
your tongue seems to work just
I'm gonna
fine.
send you a message halfway through. I'm
What's
like,
up,
dude,
fella?
check it out. I don't think that'll
Okay,
fly with my wife.
okay, okay. Levi William. First of all,
Listen here, pothead.
listen here. First of all, don't ever call me brother. I'm your uncle. Second of all, okay, I was kind of. He's like, come on, man, you hitting that like a joint. I was. I'm not gonna lie. Panthers, and then he says Panthers are gonna smoke the Browns when we play next year. I'll bet 50 on it right now. I'll put 100 on it right
Ooh.
now.
Oh, recorded and
Next
live,
year,
sir.
100, 100 on it. That the Browns slap the dick taste out of Christian McCaffrey's vagina.
I get the profits.
No, you don't.
Come on, I gotta get something out of this. Shit.
Bet. I'll put 100. All right, 100 it is. Bet made.
There
Next
you
season. They got this season coming up. We Browns and Panthers play each other next. We still going down there for that game? We still going to try to go down? It's recorded. It's going to be on Spotify. Mark the tape.
Yeah,
2:13.
yeah. 2 hours, 13 minutes. There you
2
go.
minutes and 2 minutes and 13 seconds. You're right, Jeff. We've got a whole nother hour and 58 minutes to go.
There you go. There you go.
Pops
My
told
wife's
you
not
to
home
drink
yet,
it.
so I'm good.
Pops told you to drink another beer.
If
I
I
don't
had
know,
another
man.
one, I would.
Let's get the fantasy thing going on. Let's see if we can get. Let's get the fantasy thing. Let's do something. Let's do it for money this year too. You want to play
I've
fantasy
never
football, Jeff?
understood the fantasy football. I've never understood it.
You've never understood
I
the
don't
reality
understand.
football, let
Well,
alone
no,
fantasy.
exactly. I did not play football in high school. I was the mascot for my high school team.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
We all know what you
Senior
did.
year.
Man. We all know what you did
Senior
in
year.
Vance fucking gym. You just sniffed the jock straps. I mean, collected the jock straps.
Whatever. No, I
You
have my yearbook to prove
Captain
it.
90-degree angle dick
But
in the showers
reason,
together.
the reason why I was the mascot all came down to
You fit
there
in
was
the suit?
semi-pro, quote unquote pro basketball is like I don't know what the classification is, like quadruple A basketball team in Mansfield called the Mansfield Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the mascot for them because my cheerleading coach was one of the head cheerleaders. and yeah, exactly.
Jeff was a cheerleader.
Yeah, I fucking got my uniform down here somewhere. My uniform's downstairs. But I was the mascot for the Mansfield Hawks. And somebody at the school
hit me up, Levi. We'll talk fantasy football.
Yeah, because I don't understand that fucking
Love
shit.
you, man. Be careful out there tonight.
It sounds like a lot of work to do fantasy football, though.
Yeah, it's really not if you know what's going on. My buddy Kevin,
once again, for me, sounds like a lot of work because I don't know shit about shit.
Kevin,
like
his
you
wife
hit a home run, right?
Kevin wouldn't get in our fantasy league, and last year was free. Guest list is back to 90. Holy crap! Pops told you to drink another beer. Last year, Kevin wouldn't play. Yeah, be careful, man. Love you, buddy. Kevin wouldn't play, but his wife played, and she don't know the first thing about football. And she did actually really well. She was the only one in our fantasy league that beat me last year. Actually, she beat me in regular season.
Shit,
that was nice. It was a little forced, but it was nice. I need a little bit more natural. But
my natural ones you missed because I was taking a piss.
Oh, there's that. Our guest list for the wedding is back up to 90.
Good Lord.
So we decided that our wedding is going to be down in Florida. We're going to get married on a beach. We're not going to get a venue or anything like that.
I'm going to Cancun so I can actually show up.
So basically, everybody can just make a vacation out of it. They can get their own condo, their own Airbnb, their own hotel or whatever. And then I think after the ceremony and stuff, maybe the reception / party-ish at our condo. I'm not quite sure what's going on yet, but we were.
Summer did mention she did find the dress.
Yeah, well, she went from 45 to 1. And I asked her
she
her
said
last
she
night.
Had 8 in her cart, and I commented, "Keep up, I got 11."
You think we're getting? What do you think we're getting remarried?
Yeah. Well, there is the hope in the air. I just wanted something. I just wanted to be a smart ass comment, so I was like, "I got 11." She's like, "I got 8."
You should just start.
Apparently, she found them cheap online.
You should just start commenting in all of her wedding Facebook stuff. He was mine first. I'll have him again.
Summer, it's coming. I'm totally doing it. I'm like, he was mine before he was yours. I was first.
I'm not allowed to see it. Yeah, I'm not allowed to see the dress. I don't want to see the dress.
I was going to say, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm curious, Summer. Summer, if you're listening, send me a picture. I want to see.
He even called you Summer. He didn't even call you Stevie. So he's being serious.
Yeah. So
and you know he can keep a secret. You know he can keep a secret. So
no shit. Fucking a month and a half of fucking the engagement shit, and I'm like,
this.
But the funny thing is,
shut up, Pops. Bring that monkey ass over here. Talk that bullshit.
When you told me about the engagement, my wife, I of course spilled the beans to her because she doesn't watch.
Oh yeah, that's
anyways.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
But she says, aren't they already together? I'm like, yeah, they're together, but they're not officially together. And she's like,
yeah, we were officially together. We were together. We were a couple. We just weren't.
But they weren't officially engaged. And then she says, right. I said, well, I was the first to know. And she's like, right. She's like, so you're the first person on Facebook to see it? I was like, no. He told me direct. Damn it.
You were legit the first person to know. I think my parents are like one of the last people to find out about it. To be honest with you.
Fuck you, Scott.
I told you, and then I told Angel and Bells, who just got married today. I told
Right.
them, and then I think I told Pops and Joe after that. I didn't tell many people just because I didn't want to tell too many people.
My
And
wife's
then,
first question was, how are they going to do that? And I explained the fact that there's new locations popping up for the store in Ohio, and she's like, "Oh, yeah." She's uprooting everything for this motherfucker.
you know, the tongue game is good.
It all comes well. That's the one thing that's kept my wife. I'll just stare at the camera for that.
Because it's
Yeah,
definitely it's definitely not the dick
well,
game because that son bitch is
have
little.
you seen the and I'm sure you've seen it, the Anthony Mackie "You Make Daddy a Sandwich"
Oh
clip on
yeah,
TikTok?
on that training Wendy Williams show.
Yeah, that fucking cracks me up every time because I truly believe what he says 100%. But on top of that, there's the other clip, there's the other videos that women are posting saying if he eats the poon for him, not only does he deserve a sandwich, he deserves a sandwich on fresh baked bread. And I've sent that clip to my wife like 4 times. I'm like, hey, I
Well,
don't do it for you.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I do such a good job that I don't get sandwiches. I get steaks. So I'm just gonna
Amen
put
to
that
that.
out there. I'm just gonna put that out there. Hey, you know.
I get to be a stay-at-home dad. What?
What did I miss now? I mean, but you're also a bitch. I mean, you're basically the wife in the marriage too. So there's
Well,
that.
you know what? The beauty of it is, and I'll probably get myself in trouble for saying it, I literally do almost nothing.
So I don't ever want to hear you. I don't ever want to hear you piss and moan about being a stay-at-home dad ever again.
I don't piss and moan about it.
Yeah, you do. You've told me you don't know how hard it is to be a stay-at-home dad, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I kind
No,
of do
no.
because I
When
work
being a
full
stay-at-home
time
dad,
and I do all the.
being a stay-at-home dad means not only all the laundry needs to be done, all the dishes need to be done, the food meals need to be cooked, the house needs to be cleaned, and the fucking crazy kids that I have to be bathed, clothed,
I
and
am
all
not
that
a.
shit.
Okay, first of all, okay, wait a minute. Whoa. Time out. Time out.
Uh-oh.
Cameron, I know you ain't coming up in here calling ain't nobody, no how, no way, any way, shape, and or form calling somebody a bitch. You better backtrack and calm your ass down before I hurt your
That's right.
fucking
Chris
feelings.
is my
I
bitch.
love you. I love you. No, I ain't. I love you, but I will hurt your fucking feelings in a heartbeat, and you know damn well I will. Don't play no games, son.
Chris is all you law on that. I am nobody's bitch.
I am Summer's bitch. I'll be Summer's bitch all day long.
There's a little Jet Li moment there. I'm you
Nice,
law.
man. Congratulations on
Nobody's
that.
bitch.
I'll be Summer's bitch all day long, but you know what? I work. I bust my ass. I work well over 40
You know
hours
what?
every week, and I come home and right now,
I am impressed. I am impressed every day that you not only work 40 hours a week, but you still have time to answer every fucking thing I say. On top of the fact that you mentioned the second wife.
The second wife. What are you talking about?
I'm the first. I'm the first, bitch.
Well, that's on Summer. Summer, he just called you a bitch. We gotta have feelings.
I called you a bitch. I'm the second. I'm the first wife. And you never.
I called him a bitch
to answer me.
Oh, okay, Cameron was quoting what I said. I thought Cameron was calling me a bitch.
Oh.
I was getting ready to say, okay, he was calling you a bitch. Okay, that's fair enough. He can call you a bitch.
Hey, you know what?
I won't hurt his feelings.
I don't care. I don't care.
But no, I work, I bust my ass, I work out, and I work outside. I do a hard labor job, and then I come home. And when my kids are here, I still have to do all the dad duties. Now granted, my kids
Yep.
are a little bit older, so they take, for the most part, they take care of themselves. And my girls do cook, but I don't get home until late. I don't want my kids to have to wait to eat dinner
Amen
until
to that.
9 o'clock at night. So if I'm not getting home until 6 or 7,
I
you
I
know,
make pancakes every fucking morning.
yeah, they'll cook.
I make lunch. I take care of everything because my kids are
My
only
bad, Cameron.
10 and 5. So.
I digress. But
Break it on the big word, big terms.
well, actually, at least I used it right. A frame.
No, you did. You did.
well, like I
That's
said,
my drunkenness.
we have a group of friends, Kevin and Cam and Justin, which is Cameron's older brother, and Brandon, and we'll roast absolute hell out of each other. We will go right for your fucking soul. But if anybody else tries to fucking come at one of us, boy, you better.
Exactly. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. It's
No,
one
I'm
thing
going
to
back in pest
bust
control.
the balls of a friend,
Yeah.
but being able to bust the balls of someone that goes after a friend, that's the true mark of friendship.
Do not come after our group, because if you come after our group,
Yep.
it's game over.
That's the way it should be.
All day, every day. But I don't even know what the fuck we was talking about. Goddamn squirrel.
I don't know. I lost track. I just noticed that somebody pulled up with a scooter and standing at the gate.
That's your wife's boyfriend dropping her off.
Shit.
She's like, I found me a real man.
My wife said something to me the other day, and I was extremely proud of myself. She says, "I'm falling in love with you all over again."
Aww,
and I was like, "Hell yeah!"
That's precious.
Well, I did go down on her for like 20 minutes beforehand.
Only 20 minutes?
For that moment. Well, the kids ran into the room, so I had to fucking
and
act
she was
like I was
talking
checking
to
something.
And she was talking to her on the phone. What, baby? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Wait, what?
What? Only 20 minutes, man.
No, 20 minutes was the fourth session.
That's barely time. That's barely an appetizer.
You ever noticed that the first O
Cameron said that's a real man in a relationship dropping her off. and then he said she only told you that because she feels guilty.
Yeah. No, but
she was talking to her phone, not Jeff. Dumbass, learn how to read. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
She was talking. Yeah, she was.
The first O will take a good 45 to an hour and 20.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The first O for your wife will take a good 45 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes.
Well, depending on what I'm doing.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hey, pretty girl.
Well, I don't know. Well,
no.
I don't really stick to one section of.
Stop talking.
I don't stick to one section.
No.
Go ahead.
Stop talking. Hey, baby. How long does it take for you to get? How many O's could you have with me in 45 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes?
No. The multiple O's is a different story.
Okay. Well, let me rephrase it.
The first one takes the longest.
How long does it take for you to get your first O when we're together? And Summer also said you're not doing something right.
Oh, trust me, I'm doing something right.
Because I have
undeniable proof that I'm doing something right, because we.
Okay, hold on a second.
We went to a. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you keep trying to defend yourself.
No, we went on a business trip and got taxed, so to speak, for breaking a bed.
That don't mean anything. You can break a bed all day long, but that don't mean anything. What's up, Court?
I got pissed again.
I think I invited
Jesus
you.
Christ.
I got a piss too. Here comes. Oh, here she comes.
Uh-oh.
An
Let 'em
hour.
know.
An hour and 20 minutes. No.
An hour and 20 minutes.
For the first.
Well, no. So the first O, it takes up to an hour and 20 minutes, correct?
No.
I would easily say a good 30, 40 minutes for the first O.
No.
No. But I'm not sticking straight to eating. I'm sticking to every bit of everything.
No, dude.
Go ahead.
Look, you know what?
I'm
gonna put myself on blast right here. If it took an
Go
hour
ahead.
and 20 minutes for Summer to get her first O, I would have been done and out of the game and watching her play with herself with her toys for at least
No.
60 minutes of that. Probably
No, because
70 minutes.
No, because once again, I am all over the map. I am.
What are you in the bathroom fucking painting the wall?
No. I'm not talking straight eating time.
No,
because
no, even Chris, and that's not straight eating time. Like literally, from foreplay to the time we finish, it's anywhere from about 10 and up.
10 and up. Now, well, see, finish is a different term.
I think
finish is a different term because finish is a different system because when you think about it, finish is when I'm done.
But even even if
because when I'm done, the game's over. It's done. I'm ready for a nap. But
even if it's just foreplay, there's at least 2 to 3. Eating that can range anywhere from 2 to 5.
Eating is climbing the walls.
Yes. The big finish, that can be anywhere from 2 to 5 again. Like, it just depends on, like, my sexual drive at that point. Like, and
right.
It's big.
Well, it all comes down to my wife is not the most...
Basically, what she said is Glick's the man.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, how to actually make it make sense.
She doesn't like having sex with you? That's why she's out with her boyfriend.
No. Oddly enough, my wife wants to have sex more than I do.
Well, that's how it is with Summer and I.
Yeah, I'm old, so I'm like, fuck.
Even in
that's why
I am the one with the high section.
Oh no, my wife is the same way. She's like, "Oh, you don't want to have sex tonight?" I'm like, "Fuck, it's like 2:00 in the morning. Let's go to bed."
That's why she gave me a break on the last night of our vacation. She was like, "I'm going to give you a break, and I'm just going to cuddle with you." And I was like, "Thank God!"
Jesus, my hips hurt. Jesus.
Like I love having sex with Summer, and I love doing all that.
Summer, let me ask you a question. My wife told me something today. Was it today or yesterday? I don't remember. But she was.
I'm having sex with Juan, the landscaper who destroyed your morning glory.
She said she said something. What is your preference of finishing for Chris? You want it in or on?
What?
My wife told me today. She says, "I want you to finish on my face more often," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
But you said, what is your preference for Chris? Jeff, you said, what is your preference for Chris to finish?
Where do you want him to finish?
In me.
No, see, my wife said,
I am.
she said this yesterday morning. yesterday morning, I woke up and of course, you got the morning
So
hello
your wife asked you. Wait a minute. So Summer,
to
Summer,
finish
we
on
all
her
know.
face
No, wait a minute. No, 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 no,
because
no,
she said
no,
it's
no,
good
no,
for
no,
her
no, no,
skin.
no. You said your wife asked you what your preference was for me to finish in
No,
you or on your face.
I'm asking Summer,
Oh,
would
you were
you
asking something.
prefer? Yeah, I was
Oh,
asking Summer, would you prefer a crisp finish on your face or inside you?
in one of her orifices.
Yes. Can you
Right,
listen?
one of the orifices.
Listen.
And my wife said, I want you to finish on my face more often. And I said, why? Because I'm all about the finishing inside. I'm all about
Well,
it.
Pops,
And she says, I want you to finish on my face
Summer
for the
said,
simple fact. Yeah, go ahead.
Pops said, Summer, be careful. We're still here.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
Don't worry,
okay. We're not shy.
JoJo is here for the
But
whole
she said,
Jeff
I want you
banging
to
his
finish on my
wife
face
episode.
more often because it's good for her skin.
Okay, it's good for your skin. It's good for your teeth. It's good for your
Now
hair.
this is exactly. And I said, well, I can deal with it because I've never been the dude like, let me blast on your face. I'm not that guy because I find it somewhat rude.
I don't want to waste it. I just want to just right down your throat.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I gotta piss real quick, but that was disgust. But I'm
Cameron
all
says,
about I'm gonna blast in your mouth or blast in the holes or whatever. But she literally said, I want you to finish on my face. And I was like, what the fuck? Isn't that
Cameron
kind of
says that,
fucking rude?
I don't know. Jeff says that or Cameron says you just don't hit it right. He also,
Oh, I hit it right. Trust me.
he also said you're about to get emotional. Glicky's gone. He's basically said she's asked if you want to finish on my face. I mean,
Hold
go
that
for the money shot, Jeff. Piss off your
thought.
balcony.
I
Be
gotta
a
piss.
man. What the hell are you talking about, Pops? You tore a bed apart last time. I don't want to hear about that. No, I can talk. Summer and I can talk about our dirty escapades, but I don't want to hear about y'all's dirty ass escapades. That's disgusting.
It's okay.
Stop being nasty.
Sex. It's fine.
Do what?
They still have sex. It's fine. He's got to
No,
get.
they don't. They've
Yes,
never
they
had sex. No, they've never had sex.
really. Where
Yeah.
did the baby magically come from?
Where'd what come from?
Where did the babies magically come from?
The stork brought us. Well, the baby. Okay, well, Dad and Joanne never had babies, so there was no seggy time.
They had sex.
Holy shit!
Trust me, I know. I was the guy. I
Oh
was the
God,
guy
my piss.
who yelled at Joanne the last time they showed up here because Dad took a drink out of the bottle and she was like, "You've contaminated it." And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's contaminated most of your holes at some point in the last
Right.
30 years.
Well, I mentioned that. I was like, really? You've had
pretty
worse
sure.
things in your mouth.
I'm pretty sure my dad contaminated at least one of Joanne's holes when they were like 16 on the tree in front of my grandparents' front yard.
But
Yeah.
Jet,
Yeah, go ahead.
she wants it on her face. It's fine. It's a little weird. Like on an occasion, maybe. On my face, I don't want Chris to. I don't want his kids on my face.
She wants.
Well, that's that. I've never been the guy to finish on the face
My
or
mouth.
anywhere on. I'm always in for the simple fact because if I'm in the throes of it, I'm not slowing down. But because I'm like, fuck this, it's a race and I'm winning. But
well, see, and
this
that's where you're wrong. Hey, baby, I just want to let you know that the Cardinals suck and the Reds smack that ass.
Doesn't suck anymore. Me.
That's a goddamn lie.
Oh.
that was much like when I got down to Pigeon Forge and you were like, no seggy time. And I'm like, I beg to differ.
Summer, I'm gonna give you a tip that my wife did to me this morning that was
do not take Jeff's tip. Don't take
No.
Jeff's tip. You'll need penicillin.
Take some toothpaste, mint flavored toothpaste, and then suck away. Suck away, because Jesus Christ, it was terrible.
Okay, well, first of all, Jeff.
My wife did that this morning, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
First of all, Jeff, and anybody who happens to be listening to this, Summer doesn't need any enhancements once she turns on the fucking Dyson vacuum cleaner.
Well, my wife was. We both decided to take a shower this morning because, well,
You probably
save
needed
time and knock one out. Yeah, exactly. Well, I probably needed it anyways. But she's over there brushing her teeth, and I was like, "Hey, look at this."
What the hell is wrong with you, Pops?
She literally comes over. She's got a mouthful of toothpaste and starts Dysoning on me, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" She's like, "Oh, I probably should have spit out the toothpaste." I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Why is your wife walking around with toothpaste in her mouth? Is it more?
We were in the bathroom.
Pop said, "I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I just shot all over her face." What were you doing to her face, man?
I've never been the one to shoot on the face because of the simple fact I always felt it was kind of rude.
No, your dad said he's not going to stop just to shoot all over her face.
He said, "I'm not stopping." No, he said, I'm not stopping. Just shoot all over her face, is what he said.
He said he's not going to stop just to shoot all over her face.
Right? Because I'm with you on that. Because if we're in the throes of it and you're,
in
vacuuming,
the throes of passion, what are you fucking doing? Are you writing a goddamn Fabio novel? And we're in the
hell
throes
yeah,
of
I am
passion.
Fabio, motherfucker. But
all right, calm down, fucking smeggle.
If you're sucking down some punch, you're gonna get all of it.
What up, my dude?
I don't know where that went.
Say what up, my dude? Oh, but there's a kid present. You got your earbuds in?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why.
Go to bed, buddy. Night. Love you.
Hi.
What's up, Paca?
Hey, buddy.
There's my youngest son.
There you go. The great conversation to bring him in on. Parker ignored everything you've just heard.
So, anyways,
have a nightmare.
the Bible says in John 3:25,
16, yeah.
3:16 says, "I just whooped your ass." Psalms 24:5 says, "To love your neighbor like they are your brother." Why do you not have your earbuds in while we're having this conversation?
Love this.
As Jeff said earlier, Jesus Christ, I just realized my neighbors have some really nice asses.
One of the neighbors walked by and she's wearing the shortest shorts on the history of the planet. And I was like, damn.
Why are you checking out other females?
Listen, you know what he told me earlier?
He's
like, I got rid of my Snapchat because I don't know how to behave.
Yes. I stand by that 100% because I can't behave.
Dude, I got Snapchat, I got Instagram, I got Twitter, I got TikTok, I got Facebook. I've got all of it. And there is no temptation there.
Yeah, that's first of all, that's because you know how to act. And you're not an old damn pervert.
Yeah, I don't. That's the problem.
I mean, I'm an old damn pervert, but I don't know because I'm a grown ass man, and I'm not about playing them bullshit ass games. I got me a woman.
Old guys in the nursing home that gets kicked out for molesting the nurses, women and children.
Nurses.
Jeff has been that old.
Oh yeah,
has been that weird.
I'm gonna be
that. No, Jeff has been that.
Gonna know.
Jeff has been that weird old perverted guy in the nursing home that molests nurses since he was fucking 16 years old. Since I have known Jeff has been that guy.
Yes, I have. I will own that trophy all the day.
This
Every
is why
day.
Jeff doesn't go out in public.
Yes, I agree.
This is why Jeff keeps his little happy ass at home because he can't be behaved.
Pops, I'm
That
not even allowed to get in the shower with Summer because she knows I'll molest the fuck out of her.
Really? Oh no, I'm terrible in the shower because no washing gets done.
Washing's,
I'm like, you're naked, I'm
I
naked.
don't
Let's
know.
do
We
this.
can be in the shower together. We can wash and stuff. I'm just going to touch her. I just want to
Ooh.
molest her.
Yeah. No, I'm all about the touching.
he just wants to put the kids on the
Summer,
school bus.
Summer,
Yeah.
do you
I do.
when
That ain't
you
no lie.
sleep next to Chris, do you wear something to bed?
She wears my dick to bed.
Because my wife will literally take off everything she's wearing and lie in bed and then expect me not to touch.
Oh, no,
Like,
no, no, no,
please.
no.
So, like, when we go to bed, like, his hand automatically has to go on my boob and hold it. For one.
Oh,
For
God.
I'm a lot lower than that.
Well, trust me.
I'm constantly grabbing ass.
But
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time, we still have, well, I still have a child that likes to come and get in the bed with us. So therefore, I have to be clothed.
Well, and
Oh
hence
no,
the
we have to
reason.
lock the bedroom door at night because our kids will be like, oh, you know, a shadow crossed the room and I'm scared. Well, go away.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
naked
I
with your
mean,
mother.
hence the reason why, I wear shorts to bed. I wear my basketball shorts to bed because my kids, because of their mom, especially the little one. It took me
Right.
a minute. It took me a little. It took me a minute when we split up to get him broke of coming and getting in bed.
Coming into the bed.
And he still tries to, like, he still will sneak it into bed and sleep with his sisters all the time. But
Right.
no, I don't do that. I mean, I know kids in the bedroom.
No, I
They
can't.
don't
I
need to.
can't sleep. I cannot sleep unless I have at least shorts on.
But it
I
doesn't
cannot
matter if
sleep in the
Summer's.
nude.
It
It
doesn't. It
freaks me
doesn't
out.
matter. It doesn't matter if Summer's clothed or not. I'm still gonna touch stuff.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm constantly touching my wife, but
And my little
my
pepper.
wife can sleep in the complete nude and be happy as a pig in shit. But where I'm like, I gotta at least have shorts on.
Yeah, and my little pecker's gonna be like, "What's up? How you doing?"
How you doing?
Regardless of anything. That's just it.
Oh
Just
no, I'm
happens.
constantly.
Yeah.
My wife walks in the door. I'm like, "How you doing?" She's like,
Yeah.
"Really? I just walked in the door." I'm like, "Well, you've been gone all day, and I've missed you, and so has he."
Summer's told me a few times. She's like, I didn't even do anything. I was like, I have no control over him. He does whatever he
You know,
wants. He likes you.
my wife literally gets home, and the first thing she does is take her work uniform off, and I'm constantly just sitting there going, "Yeah, take it off." And she's like, "Really?"
And she's like, really? If
I'm all
you just
sweaty and muggy from the day, and I'm like, "Hey,
yeah.
I don't care.
Actually,
You're naked."
what she's saying is really, I haven't even gotten a shower to wash Juan off of me yet, and over here,
That's pretty much what she's saying.
I still got Juan's kids on me. Let me at least. I'm a good. Jeff's over here. He's like, I'm a good cuckold. I don't mind Juan's kids. You want me to clean Juan's kids up for you?
Oh, that old King Clancy. And if you
Cameron
don't know
said
what an
that
old King Clancy is, look that up.
Cameron said your kids are actually the landscaper's kids. Pop said it. Pop said if I stop looking, if I stop looking, Joe better check to see if I'm dead. Pops
Right?
loves that fucking woman, man.
I'm
He
with
loves
you.
her
I'm
to
with
death.
you, Scott, because I can look as much as I want. It's touching.
No,
I'm not
he's
allowed.
talking about looking at her. I think maybe.
Oh no, same.
I don't know. But you just don't look though, Jeff. That's the thing. That's why you say, I can't have Snapchat and this, that, and the other thing.
I missed that. You glitched out.
Jeff, how
I
many
said
people
that you
did you even have on Snapchat to even
not be able to have. Like
Me
last
and
time
you.
I heard, yeah, that
Me
was
and you.
like,
And that's what he said earlier. He was like, I just got rid of Snapchat because I only had you and I talk on Messenger, so I don't need to be on Snapchat.
Only Snapchat Chris.
Snapchat,
I hit a button and I fucked up.
Chris, stop touching everything. Oh God. Oh. There's Jeff's.
There I am. I'm back.
No, you're not. We're still looking at
I am.
we're looking at the building behind you. There you go. Now you're back.
Yeah. Well, no, my camera freezes up when we have more than one paper on here, and I went to hit wait and I hit something else.
just blame it on me. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay, so yeah, Pops.
No, I'm not blaming anybody.
No, now I know that I'm
It's
not welcome
Haps,
here. It's
when
fine.
you do Haps on the phone, it's totally different from doing Haps on the computer.
Haps
Pops was saying if he stops looking at other females. So okay, my bad. I was actually trying to stick up for him and make him sound like a nice guy, but apparently he's a fucking dirtbag like Jeff. So
yeah.
The only
cut
woman
from the same cloth.
The only woman Summer ever has to worry about is Reba, and she knows that.
Well,
the only man that you ever have to worry about is a lot.
Yeah, I know. I was actually getting ready to say that exact same thing. So get out of my head.
The only woman my wife has to worry about is Christina Ricci because the things I would do to
Well,
that.
But you was just checking out your neighbor.
That's a lie, Jeff, because you just said I can't have Snapchat.
Once again, I'm not gonna go run after my neighbor and be like, hey, what's up? But
Jeff, you literally just said I can't have Snapchat because I don't know how to behave. and in all honesty, right now, right here and now, if Reba McEntire knocked on my door, I'd be like, baby, I love you, but Reba's at my door and she wants to fuck. Any other woman could show up here and I'd be like, nah, I ain't got no time for you. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
And then I would just casually hand him back his ring.
It all comes
like,
down to,
bye.
I mean, if any woman walked up to my door right now, I'd be like, hey, go away, shoo.
Meanwhile,
Richie walks in, I'm sending my wife messages, hey, I'm gonna fuck right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if Dr. McSteamy,
really,
there's a whole list. If Kevin Costner, well, I would probably fight her for Kevin Costner.
I'd be like, let's not go down that road because you're gonna fuck Kevin before she is.
I'd be like, all right, first and foremost,
bitch, get out of my way.
I'd be like, first and foremost, either we could have a threesome or one of us is about to die.
Stupid.
But she's got a whole list. Like she's got all these dudes, like all these actors and stuff that she's like, yeah, sorry, I love you, but deuces.
No,
somebody put on Facebook who put in your celebrity crush.
Okay. Well, there's two.
GIF.
If it was Reba or Ryan Reynolds, then those are my passes.
I don't even have any passes.
You're like, I don't need fuck your passes.
You're telling me Ryan Reynolds knocks on your door summer, you're not gonna be like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
No.
That motherfucker knocks on my door. I'm gonna call my wife, be like, hey, I'm about to fuck.
Yeah, but if Dr.
McSteamy, to say that is a good looking man.
Yeah. If Dr. McSteamy knocked on your door, you'd be like, deuces, Glick, little dick fuck.
Glick who?
I'd get a package in the mail 3 days later with the ring in it. Sorry.
So that's the difference between men and women. Like the biggest difference. Like I can look all day long and say like, oh, he's sexy, but would I ever act on it? Even if they did come up to my door knocking, no, I wouldn't. Sorry.
Okay, but I could look all day long too. But I mean, like I said, I'm not ashamed of the fact you can hate me all day long, but I love Reba McEntire, so don't judge me.
I'll just go ahead and package the ring up and go ahead and send it back to you.
I don't have a snowball's chance in hell. I've had the biggest crush. She is my biggest celebrity crush, and I've had a crush on her since I was the boys' age, and that's it. That's the only person I kid about Ryan Reynolds. In all
No,
honesty,
you don't.
If Ryan Rhodes was like, "Hey, you
Yeah.
want to fuck?" I'd be like, "How about I go get the 12
I
pack
don't
of
know. How many
Budweiser?"
beers you got with you, Ryan?
Yeah.
Exactly, Mark. Exactly.
You got 18? Yeah, shit, we can rock this out. No, I think if it comes down to it, I would have a really hard time saying no to Christina Ricci because A, her and I were born the same year. B, I've had a crush on her
She's
since.
actually your age.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, but on top of that,
She's not 12.
Christina Ricci
Yeah.
now is she's dropped off she's lost all chubbiness. And I miss the chubbiness of her. Her when she was chubby.
Really? I can hear you peeing. It
Because I
sounds
don't
like
go to a
fried
restaurant and
chicken.
say, "Hey, give me a bone." I ask steak.
Well, I know. I expect Jeff to keep talking when I go to take a piss, and then
Yeah.
he just stops.
It
Oh,
just
no,
sounds like you're over
I
there
didn't
frying
notice.
chicken. Jesus.
He'll stop talking and he'll dead ass the camera.
Or you could like mute your mic or something. Good lord.
Exactly.
No, I
Fucking
can't.
fire hose. Jesus Christ.
How crispy is
I
that
got
chicken over there?
boy. I got that strong scream, man. Why do you think
Strong screen, yes.
Why do you think summer's got to be a Dyson?
This is true.
Cameron said his old lady crush is Leanne Womack. Mark thinks I'm
Really?
digging. Yeah,
You are digging.
I'm not digging. I'm not digging.
I'm literally trying to picture Leon Womack right now going, oh, okay. I can see that.
Look,
I can't picture.
Leanne Walmack would go up to Cameron and be like, pass. I'm going to jump off this bridge.
Oh, shot in the dark. Holy shit.
Mark said I'm
over
cruising.
there.
Mark said I'm cruising for a southern bruising. Man, I wish she. She can spank my bottom. Summer can spank my bottom. I don't care.
Ooh, no.
I've been a bad boy. Smack it.
She's like, come here, big buddy.
Yeah.
You're going to make me vomit in my mouth. Thanks, guys.
She says that. Yeah. Let Kevin Costner say the same thing to her. She'd be like, "All right, smack.
How you doing?
Who's your mama? Take that. How dare you make Waterworld, you bad boy, you filthy.
Oh my god, that movie's so bad. Holy shit, that's a terrible movie.
That's me not even.
Oh my God,
What the
what's
hell?
that one guy's name?
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah, right. Which one? What's he from?
The one that back plays in Bad Santa.
Billy
Bob Thornton.
Yes. I think he's
Really?
attractive. Yes.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
Billy Bob Thornton. Man, I don't even like Billy Bob Thornton. I don't even like Billy Bob Thornton because he did some dirty. Boy, that man did some dirty ass things to Halle Berry and Monster Ball.
Yes, he did.
Look at Summer's like, I gotta leave.
I was just about to say the only redeeming factor is that dude got to pound on fucking Halle Berry.
Joanne just messaged me. She's like, "Do you like the actor that plays Thor?"
Oh, Chris Hemsworth?
Yes.
He's a good looking man. He ain't no Paul Rudd, but he's all right.
Really, Paul Rudd?
Look. If anybody, as far as a male actor goes, if anybody could compete for my heart against Ryan Reynolds, it's Paul Rudd.
I can see that because Paul Rudd could make you laugh at the end of the day.
Well, Ryan Reynolds could make me laugh at the end of the day.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds fucking tickles my funny bone.
And I'm sure he tickles your butthole too, but his
Yeah. You saying you wouldn't let him?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You thought I had class, Pops? Apparently, Joe likes Chris Hemsworth. She likes him. She likes her little Thor action.
And with that long hair, oof.
Calm down.
Chris,
Let me pull it.
Calm down
don't
there,
tell her
Chief.
to. No. Okay, first of all, don't tell. Do not tell her to calm down. After episode 14, we do not reserve the right to tell anybody
No,
to calm down.
no, but I
You better
don't.
put them things away, girl.
The problem I have with the Hemsworth boys in general.
Actually, keep doing that. We might get more viewers. Yeah.
The problem I have with the Hemsworth boys, I guarantee you, there's a lot of hype there.
Why would you think that Summer has class? She's about to marry me, Pops. What the
That
hell?
doesn't say much.
I was
right.
gonna say, yeah, I'm with you, Summer, because that's kind of like a demotion.
First of all, fuck you, Jeff. You were my first. So.
And proud of it. Yeah, I popped his cherry.
Well, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mark said, not looking, being lulled a glick. Pop said, Summer.
I'm trying to think of a Marvel actor that I would rock out with.
Chris
and
Pratt.
I don't really.
Yes. Or RDJ. RDJ could get it.
RDJ is a good-looking dude.
I feel like Chris Pratt and I Chris and Pratt. Chris and I are pretty much the same people, so like we could hang out and drink Budweisers together and make the same stupid jokes, and
Yeah, I think Pratt would be somebody you definitely have a beer with.
Plus,
he's not gonna be like, I'm gonna snuggle with this motherfucker later.
I haven't went to see my dealer yet.
Your dealer? What?
Yeah. Mark said, Summer, you said blunts only. What happened?
plus, Chris Pratt got famous and became a quote unquote sex symbol when he was fat on what was that, Parks and Rec?
Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, he was hot. He was hot then. He's hot now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If fat Chris Pratt and I were to hang out, we would basically be the same person.
We did a threesome then?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Chris Pratt. Somebody tag Chris Pratt.
Challenge thrown down.
hashtag tag Chris Pratt. Hey, if you get fat again, me and my fiance are about to bang the shit out of you. He's like, yeah, I'm never going to be fat again. Fuck that Glick guy. The Summer chick, she's pretty hot. I'd get down on that, but fuck that Glick guy.
Well, that Glick guy, I got to run away. I'm going to go hit the fucking gym.
I think I need another drink now. Pops has to behave. He's not allowed to leave the house tonight.
Summer, what's your thoughts on The Rock?
He's a douche.
Yes, I totally agree.
What'd you say, baby?
With Vin Diesel.
Oh, Vin Diesel's that is the worst actor on the planet.
They're just not
I seriously think I'm not a fighter, but I'm pretty sure I could whoop Vin Diesel's ass.
You know what, Jeff? Unlike you, I will jump on board. I will support that, and not only will I support that, but if Vin Diesel happened to get the upper hand on you, I would jump in and beat the brakes off of that retarded monkey.
I don't know. I would.
I got one for you. The actor of actors, Keanu Reeves. Thoughts?
Do you think you could fight Keanu Reeves?
Oh no, Keanu Reeves whooped my fucking ass. I have no doubt. But
that's gross.
So Keanu Reeves knocks on your door. You're gonna pound on him?
No,
I'm not gonna pound on him, but I want to hang out with him.
I totally want to hang out with the dude. I would literally just tell me John Wick stories, because.
Well, yeah, as we said the other night, we're both pretty sure that John Wick is a Keanu Reeves reality show.
Yeah, it's not. It's actually Keanu Reeves. They just changed the name to make it into a show, make it into a movie.
Joanne said Vin Diesel is cute. I don't agree. I don't agree with the shaved head and the muscles. I think he's a good person.
Joanne also married Pops. She has horrible taste.
I'm also marrying you.
I was going to say, yeah.
Hey, Pops, if you need another drink, come over here. I
Shots
got
fired.
moonshine. What do you mean you're mad
Oof.
at me? I got the good
She
cheese.
basically just called you a hideous fucking chud.
He's not, and he knows it.
Well, see,
I
that's
don't.
the great thing.
Okay.
I still maintain. My wife needs glasses.
Okay, first of all, so Cameron
Oh,
just brought this up.
yeah, Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler. Let me
That
just
was.
say this.
I think this was the guy I was
Eh.
thinking about.
Well,
No,
Gerard Butler and there's another guy that looks similar to Gerard Butler.
but
They're basically the
but
same fucking dude.
but
So he is a handsome man, but it's the accent that gets
but
me
yeah.
every
But
time.
here's the thing that I think. And Summer, tell me if I'm wrong or not. Here's the thing with Gerard Butler that I think drives women absolutely fucking insane because he got his start. Like he first started making a name for himself in rom-coms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Totally
and
agree.
then he started doing action movies and women lost their fucking mind because they're
Yes.
like, he's sweet, he's sensitive, but he
And
can
he's
also
funny.
and he's funny and he can take on an army of 10,000 men by himself and win.
Yes. Well,
No, it's not that.
a
It's like
perfect
his
example of that
actual
is
accent.
Mr. Channing Tatum.
No, that's gross.
Oh, Channing Tatum is such a douche canoe. What'd you say, baby,
I
about Gerard Butler?
It's his accent. That's what it is. It's his
Does he
accent
have an
that
accent?
just kills me.
yeah. Well,
Yes.
he's Australian, isn't he? Or is he British?
I don't know if he's Australian or Scottish. It's one of the two.
Gerard Butler
Yeah.
doesn't have an accent.
Yes, he
Yes, he
does. You're
does.
thinking about the other guy.
I'm thinking of the other guy. What other guy
There's
am I
another guy that
thinking of?
looks just like Gerard Butler.
Thank you.
It's
He's Scottish.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Hold on a second.
He is
Jeffrey Dean
Scottish.
Morgan
Thank you, Cameron.
and Gerard Butler look very similar.
No, they
He
do
is
not.
Scottish. No, they don't. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan's a fucking badass.
Shut up. I want to hear if he has an accent.
Go ahead.
I don't need your stupid ass. Does he really have an accent?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got an accent like what's his name's got an
William Neeson.
Wolverine's got an accent.
Hold on. He does.
Yeah.
See? Don't
It's
tell me
not
I don't know
strong.
what I'm talking about.
It's not
No,
strong.
it's not very
Who
strong.
did you-
It's very mild. Like what's his name from Wolverine? What's his fuck's his
Hugh
name?
Jackman. Fuck
Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
No. Who did you say Gerard Butler looked like?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Hold on.
He does not.
Oh no, he doesn't. That's fucking. That's.
Who am I thinking
what the
of?
hell? How do you feel about Jeffrey Dean Morgan, baby?
Oh,
Chris is like, ooh, hello.
I liked him before The Walking Dead. The
Oh
Walking
man,
Dead
that was
just kind
that
of
was
no.
that was
him.
no,
The
yeah.
Walking Dead is what put that dude on my map. I was
When
like,
he
yeah,
was in
No,
man.
no.
Grey's
no.
Anatomy
Badass.
and Supernatural.
Yeah,
That's when he
Supernatural.
was delicious
That-
looking.
When I was introduced to him was on Supernatural when he was Sam and Dean's dad, and I'm a
Right.
Dean girl. I like Dean, and then I
Which
seen their
one's
dad,
Dean?
and I was like,
Short hair, long hair.
short hair.
Oh, okay, the dude that actually is totally into it,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one's not. I've not.
No, they're both
actually,
totally into it.
No, but
I,
in
that's
the beginning, my I mean, I've only seen like 3 episodes, but in the beginning, the short haired guy is like, "Oh, we're into this," and the other one's kind of hesitant.
You're talking about like being into it, like doing the whole
Yeah,
killing monsters
exactly.
and stuff like that.
Yes.
Jensen
Yeah.
Ackles.
No, that's where
Now
that
he's
was.
hot.
That's who's hot.
Jensen Ackles. Johnny
Yeah, he
Depp.
is.
Johnny Deposit.
Johnny Deposit.
Johnny
Deposit.
Depp, I would totally. Once again, I am not a fighter, but I would whoop the shit out of Johnny Depp.
Johnny
I'd
Depp is hot
dog
too,
shit
though.
out that dude.
Hey, okay,
When he
first
has
of
real
all,
long hair.
if you ever lay a hand on Captain Jack Sparrow,
Jack Sparrow.
I will murder you, Jeff.
No, oh no, I'm just saying, if it came down to a street fight, I would whoop the shit out of that dude.
No, you
No,
wouldn't.
you wouldn't.
Because I
He's
would give
drunk
him a
all the
baseball
time.
bat.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Dude, Johnny Depp would beat the brakes off of you, man.
Did you see that Transcendent movie that he did, where he becomes a
Did you
computer or some shit?
did you see what was that goddamn musical with Tim Burton musical where he
Sweeney
was
Todd.
the yeah,
Sweeney
Really?
Sweeney
Todd, yeah.
Todd.
How in the hell
Oh no,
can you
he's a
not
badass in
remember
that.
the name of that movie?
He would well, I'm sorry.
It's a very famous play.
Are you fucking kidding me? What's my
I'm
last name?
getting I know. I
Yeah,
Dumbass.
know.
damn, dude, that's fucked up.
Shut up, Jeff. This is
I
why
had to
you're
think
my
about it
first
for a
ex-wife.
second. I was
This
like,
is
wait,
why
what is her last name?
this is why Jeff is my first ex-wife because he's so quick to turn on me. Um, yeah.
I honestly, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, what is Summer's last name? Oh yeah.
Oh man, now I want to watch
Stupid.
Sweeney Todd again. That was such a good movie.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'll
So
tell you what.
listen.
I'll tell
the
you
best
what.
thing about Sweeney Todd is in any movie the man is in, Alan fucking Rickman is the best male actor ever.
Greatest role Alan Rickman ever played, and Summer will disagree with this, but because you and I are of the same age, Alan Rickman. Yes.
Please, that's
The greatest
not even a question.
the greatest Christmas
He
movie
is
of all
Hans
time.
fucking Gruber. Seriously, I'm a huge fucking Potter nerd. Huge
Okay.
Potter nerd.
So listen, real quick.
But every time I see Alan Rickman, I'm like, it's Hans fucking Gruber.
Okay, we're listening, babe. Jeff, shut up.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jeff, hush your mouth for 5 minutes, okay? It's story time. It's my time on the show.
I'll try.
Oh,
This
damn.
is this is no longer nonsensical nonsense. This is the Summer
It's
Sweeney show.
summer's time.
This is story time with Summer, okay?
I'm gonna go fry chicken.
I'm about to fry some chicken. Jesus Christ. Cheers
So-
and like 3 Cokes later. Jesus.
Like, you know, I was over at my cousin's house earlier, right?
Mhm.
So
Right.
she was telling me, like, her and her husband have just been through a lot of stuff over, like, the past, like, decade.
They're swingers.
No. So this is the one that you
Sadomasochism.
Chris is like, I'm in.
no, no, I'm not. I don't even know. I've never met or seen her cousin. I just
No,
from-
so
Go ahead.
we was talking and like she was telling me he's going through like a midlife crisis, and when they was down in Florida, like he's like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna go dye my hair, and she's like, okay, like, and like her kids are like, okay, and then like her future daughter-in-law was like, really, only gay men do that. So he goes and gets his hair dyed, and she's like, what is the guy on that TV show that got arrested about the tigers? I was like, are you talking about Tiger King? She's like, yes. She's like, the hair color was exactly like that. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. She's like, and he thought it looked so good. So, and he works like for this huge, massive company. He's out in Texas. So, in their shirts, oh, don't let me forget that he dyed his beard black,
Mm.
like mustache black, just like Tiger King, but he dyed it black. So, like
That's
their
awesome.
uniform,
I could talk Tiger King for
but
days.
their uniform is like a bright purple shirt, and then he's got that orange hair that's
Nice.
spiked up like Tiger King, like the mullet part of it that's in the front, and then he's got this black
Right.
beard.
The party, the business in the front.
So her being petty like she is, which I'm beyond proud of her for this. She
Well,
has
that's
his
because you're super
password.
pretty.
Yeah, it runs in the family. It's a family trait. Suck my dick. I don't know what you want me to say.
Did you say like your dick?
I said suck my dick.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah. I was gonna say
We need to talk, brother.
I was about to be real confused
I'm gonna
because
fry
I'm
some
like,
chicken.
because I was about to say, man, she's hiding that dick really good, or it's smaller than mine because I've been down there a lot, and there is no dick down there to be
For
found.
hours and hours.
Yes. Oh.
But because she's so super petty, and I just adore this aspect of her, she took the picture and went put it and made it as his profile picture. So, and within a span of like 5 minutes, he had like over 100 comments on his picture, like, dude, like, you look super fucking gay. and they were literally going off on him, making fun of him so hard. And currently, right now, I'm waiting on that picture to share with you.
I want to see that picture. So wait a minute. You said she shared the picture?
Yeah, she has. Um,
So she like?
she has his Facebook information,
Oh,
so
okay. So
yeah, she made it as his profile picture.
they don't share Facebook. She just has all of his information.
Yes, I was like, that is golden, Chris, baby. I need your Facebook information, by the way.
No, you really don't.
Yeah, I kind of do.
No, but I don't have. But here's the thing: any embarrassing pictures or anything like that. Okay, first and foremost, if you ever get the wild hair idea to share of any embarrassing pictures or anything of me, I have videos that I will post and then
don't
make
want
a
to see those
nice.
videos.
You want to see those pictures or videos, or I will
I do
make
not.
I will create a OnlyFans and make a sizable profit, and then we can get married wherever you want. It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
you can get married on that fucking Star Wars house.
We're not getting married on a
We're
Star
not
Wars
getting
house,
married
Jeff.
on the fucking Star Wars house, Jeff.
Yes, you are. I
Are
will
you paying
fucking
fucking
pay
for
for
it?
it. If I become a billionaire by the time you guys get married, fuck yeah.
Well, there's a good chance you may. We still got 2 more years.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole concept. I actually was thinking about this the other day. I said if I became a billionaire tomorrow, I would literally give you guys $10 million just to get married in that fucking Star Wars house. I'm like, do it. Here's 10 million apiece.
Cameron said
Do
that your
it.
wife can pay for it.
Nice.
Jeff's a bitch.
Well, no,
So,
like now
so
we have decided to take an alternate route to our wedding because it was stressing me the hell
Yeah,
out.
what happened to Tennessee? What the fuck?
well,
It it's
I mean,
gonna cost.
maybe
It's
if you
good.
were in here earlier, rather than chatting with your boyfriend Stan, who has yet to come in, you would have known that we already talked. We already covered this conversation. We already
Well,
brought this up.
why the fuck
Yep.
did Jeff just ask what happened to Tennessee?
Well, that's
No, I'm
because Jeff
saying
drank a beer and a half
why did
tonight
it
and he was drunk.
change? Yeah, I drank 6 beers. Why the change from Tennessee to Florida?
Because it was going to be for lodging, the venue, catering, DJ, photographer, not including the wedding outfits, the cake, everything else. It was going to run us roughly like
Woman,
twelve
I got
thousand
a
dollars.
camera. You can come down to Cancun and save a shit ton of money right there.
Oh Lord, no.
Well, that's what I told her about the DJ. I was like, shit, I got a playlist for days.
I was gonna say,
We just
yeah,
hooked
I
that
got
bitch
a
up with
fucking
some
playlist
speakers.
on my phone that'll kill anything. Fuck it.
Okay, so
I,
you take out the
that's two
DJ.
stones
Guess
right
what?
there.
That's still $11,000.
It was going to be, dude. Here's the thing about Tennessee, and
Hmm.
I was talking to Pops and Joe yesterday about this. In Tennessee, apparently, which blows my mind. In Tennessee, in order to be a bartender, you have to have a license.
Yep.
So when you have a wedding at a venue or whatever, you have to have a licensed bartender. Now,
Not in Cancun.
yeah,
I got beer in the fridge.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, if you have beer in the fridge, why aren't you drinking it?
You
I've
know what I
been
mean? I can get
Exactly.
in
beer in the fridge.
Ohio. I've been to a lot. Yeah, I've been to a lot of places. I've been to a lot of places. I've been to a lot of bars, and I know damn well. And as a bouncer for many years, they would literally in bars here in Ohio, they would literally just be like, "Hey, can you serve beers? All right, you're hired. Oh, can
Yeah,
you mix a
exactly.
drink?
Okay,
You're
and
hired." There's
exactly that is Ohio,
Can you
but
put
this is
rum and Coke
majority coming
together?
out of
There
my
you go. You
pocket.
can serve alcohol.
yeah,
This is
but
coming
this is
out of
also
a majority of it's coming out of my pocket. About 85% of it's coming out of my pocket. And I'm
Who's the
not
bitch
just
now,
gonna.
Chris?
Well, okay, so no, he's not because he's gonna be covering the house expenses.
I'm
Go.
covering the what expenses?
The house.
House.
The house. Oh, the guy who providing that home and this isn't at you, baby. the home and making sure the bills are paid and doing all that stuff. Yeah, who's a bitch now, Jeff?
Be a man.
No, that's
I am a man.
no, because you're
Monkey
supposed to
ass.
be looking for us a house. But
I am looking for us. Oh, Levi's not in here anymore because he's smoking doinks and delivering pizza.
but to that point, Jeff, I was getting to the point to where I was so stressed out over all this stuff, and I said, you know what, fuck it. I was like, we'll just go to the courthouse, and then we started on the destination wedding, and we just decided Florida.
No, okay.
and
Fair enough.
surprisingly, since we've
Uh-huh.
decided on going down to Florida and doing the wedding at the beach, which is about 75% cheaper than what Summer was looking at in Tennessee, a lot more people have said that they are going to show
More
up.
ready to come. Yeah.
Yes.
Pops is like, fuck yeah, I'll take a vacation.
Yeah, which is essentially what it is. It's a vacation. You provide your
Yeah.
hotel or your Airbnb or your condo, and you come down. We'll do the ceremony on the beach, and then like I said earlier, and I mean, Summer and I kind of vaguely talked about this. We can do the party / reception or whatever at our place because not
Yeah.
everybody that comes to our wedding is going to be drinking. She has people in her
Exactly.
family that don't drink. Um, I think the only people in my family that'll show up are my is going to be my parents. Um, and of course they drink.
Well,
Well,
I was gonna
Amy
say
said
there
that
goes
she
all the
But
doesn't
but
drink.
alcohol.
but Pops did tell Joanne that she's not allowed to drink until after the ceremony because he was like, if you start puking, you're on your own. I'm
Amen to
done
that.
this time. Because as Summer
But in
likes
all
to.
reality, so we have went from roughly like $12,000 for a wedding,
Uh-huh.
to right at $3,000 for like a
That's not
wedding.
bad.
And then lodging and stuff is only going to be what, like, looked at the cheapest we would get out is like 1,500.
Yeah, which is cheaper than what we paid for lodging down in Pigeon Forge. Hey, Jeff, just so you know,
Yeah.
Cameron said that Cash and Paca uh, are more of a man than Jeff's bitch ass. Them dudes already be paying rent and shit. Cameron feels ways about you, man. He
That's
feels ways
okay.
about you,
That's okay.
which I mean says a
I can
lot
take it.
coming from a guy who mooched off of his girlfriend for like a year. I'm not lying.
Cameron, it's not up to Chris to send out the invites. It's up to me.
There you go. Well, now has the
Oh,
bridezilla moment come up yet?
well, she
Um,
did have a couple of bridezilla moments. She yelled at a couple people.
but
I was gonna
now,
say because
so
those are
once
the videos I
we,
want to see.
so now
Jeff's a
that we've
good dude, Cameron.
decided that it's going to be in Florida, it's
Uh-huh.
been so calm. I've only had,
Yes, she's 100% more relaxed. Yeah,
yeah,
she's like,
be,
we're gonna get married. We're gonna
Well, yeah,
fucking
there's like
bang.
90% of the weight has been taken off your shoulders.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now she's just like, we're gonna get married and bang on the beach, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Shark's gonna come up
Right
and
there
sniff
in
your
front of
butthole.
God and everybody.
Yeah. You better watch out, girl. A shark's gonna come up and sniff your butthole.
This dress ain't gonna be light for very. This dress ain't gonna be white for very long. Ah!
you gonna know what Jeff feels like because Jeff's been molested by a dolphin. You're gonna get molested by a dolphin.
Yes, you can join the club. Hats
So
and
not
jackets
okay.
are on the
So
way.
not only that, like my sister has even said
That's a shirt. Show us where the dolphin touched you on a doll.
oh my god,
Nonsensical nonsense.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's definitely the shirt.
But
That
even
and
like
hold on there, Chief.
we're gonna be able to actually have a honeymoon because my sister's gonna take our four kids to her
Right.
house, and we have
Well, there you
screenshots of
go.
it, so we're gonna be able to hold her
Yep.
accountable for that.
There you go. Blackmail.
Mark said that's why Glick and I could never go to SeaWorld again. Well, Mark,
Yeah.
First of all, nobody knew what happened at SeaWorld when we went to
Yeah.
SeaWorld until just
Damn, dude,
now.
shut up.
So
Shut the
thanks for
fuck
putting our
up.
business out there. Jesus. That was between me, you, and the fucking dolphins, and now everybody knows. There might have been a seal.
Well, on that note, I'm going to get off of here.
Don't judge us. That was in
Anybody
my
listening, the wedding has been canceled due to Chris and a manatee.
That was in my past, baby. Don't judge me.
I don't judge you for. Well, actually, I do judge you for
future.
a lot of things in your past.
Oh,
Don't worry about it, Cameron. I can tell you that a blowhole isn't for.
they call it a blowhole, but it's not what you think.
Good night, Cameron.
This is nonsensical nonsense.
Have you seen that movie? Wagons East? John Candy's last movie.
Yeah, I think so. A long time. Hey, speaking of blowholes and wagons east, not that we've only said this once, but if you're not already and you made it this far, feel free to follow us on social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all under Nonsensical Nonsense, and YouTube. And if you like what you've heard so far, feel free to check us out on Instagram, Spotify. Wait, not Instagram, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Play, all under Nonsensical Nonsense. And you can
email us at nonsensicalnonsenspodcast@gmail.com. Boom! Drunk, I can still take care of business.
Barely.
Although words are hard when I'm drunk because my lips don't work.
Biggest lie in history. You guys.
So speaking of, you guys actually popped up on my phone. I guess whenever the last time you posted the video edits was last night. My Apple
last night?
podcast. Yeah, like whenever you posted the last episode.
Nice.
It popped up on my phone as like nonsensical nonsense, and I'm like, swipe up. I'm done with this shit.
Well,
she's like, unfollow.
Fuck this iPhone.
Delete.
I can't have an
Delete.
iPhone. I can't have an Android. Summer's going to go buy a BlackBerry tomorrow. Well, speaking of Apple Podcast, since we have started talking about that we are on Apple Podcast, according to the analytics, there's another big word for you: anal lick. Anal lick.
Anal glickix.
Anal glickix. There you go. I like that.
Oh, there you go. Anal glickix.
You know what you just did there?
Yes, I did.
You pulled a stand.
No, I don't actually.
Actually, you pulled a stand. Stand.
It's like a really bad, really fucked up dad joke.
No. Stan used to like ridiculous is a thing. Stan used to do things like that. But since we started talking about Apple Podcasts, we went from like 0.01% of our listens on Apple to 12%.
That's just me. I put it on whenever I'm pooping.
Summer really lists to know what to put down on the divorce papers. See episode 14 1 hour 25 minutes in.
She's
I
notating.
have all of it.
She's like episode 25, 3 hours and 17 seconds in. Glick said he was going to go elbow deep into my butthole. Don't worry about. Oh, speaking of which, we were talking about that today, and I don't even know what the hell. I can't remember what brought it up or what it. We were on the phone talking, and I was like, and I said something about her farting in my mouth when I'm down there doing what I do.
Oh, we was talking about me driving down that road. Driving by that guy's house.
Oh, yeah, that dirtbag's house. Jeff, you and I got to go down to Tennessee and set somebody on fire.
I'm ready.
But
whose car are we taking?
Summers.
That's all I need to know. Take
Summers. So, but
Summer, we're borrowing a car.
and Where are we going? Cameron's down to ride too. Cameron, I know you ride it. Cameron will ride his ass off. Cameron's a little dude, and I make fun of him for being a little dude.
Bullshit.
But
I'm gonna steal Scott's fucking Can-Am and go down.
yeah, but Cameron's real quick, man. Cam will mount up, man. He's a regulator, real quick and in a hurry. But somehow it turned into her farting when I'm down there doing what I do, and she was like trying to put it on me. I was like, you have nobody to blame but yourself. If you fart while I'm down there and I go elbow deep,
That's on
that's
you.
all on you. That's all on
That's
you.
all on you.
I still
100%.
want to do it just because.
I'm just, and if
And
you
I'm going to
do
video record it.
and you're gonna video
No,
record
you know
all
what?
of this,
It's the
you
same
see.
thing.
Look,
If
you
my
see the
wife
video.
was downtown and I let one loose, she would donkey kick me in the fucking nuts. I know she would.
No, look at the camera. Look at the camera. And this from here to here, I'm going full on Ryu. Hadouken, all up in your anal cavity.
Was that a Dragon Ball Z reference? Jesus Christ!
That was a Street Fighter reference. You fucking wannabe
Same
nerd.
difference,
That brings back
nerd.
some old memories from my days.
What the fuck?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, a new subject has been breached.
How does that bring up old memories with the way that you squirm and clench and when just my little shrimp peanut penetrates.
Yeah, that's just an act. That's just to make you feel good.
Nice. A little shot in the dark there.
Okay, first
A
of all,
little shot in the dark.
first of all, I expected that from her. Second of all, fuck you, Jeff. You're supposed to be my boy. You're supposed to have my back.
I am. I'm totally your boy, but that was a nice shot in the dark, Summer. I gotta say, that was a classic nonsensical nonsense busting the balls.
That's
That
what
was a
it is.
softball. That was a softball.
Cameron, it's 100% premeditated. 100% premeditated. But yeah, we gonna ride, brother.
Sass.
Trust me. Give me the situation that she was talking about with this ex-boyfriend. Man.
Oh, ex-boyfriends are the best to beat the fuck up.
Yeah, it's 100% premeditated.
Every
And I'll tell you what.
Every fight I've been in my entire life has been ex-boyfriends of friends of mine.
I wish that I could say that every fight that I've ever been in was that situation.
All three fights.
All three fights for Jeff or me?
For you.
Shit, I wish I
love
had.
you.
Good night, buddy. I love you.
He can't hear
Bye.
you.
Oh, well, tell him I said good night and I love him. Damn.
He said
Or
fuck
not.
you.
Hey, that reminds me. The
Chuck
pictures
Town, lay it
of-
down.
the pictures of
187,
Parker-
843,
the
all day, every day.
The pictures of Parker and his little karate gi, fucking cute as shit.
Isn't it? He's so adorable.
Oh my god, that kid is just a ball of cuteness.
He
My
can
kids
fight
are
on us.
awesome, man. I got poor badass kids, man. I can't wait until Parker's got my last name. That's another premedited attack. I'm gonna whoop Parker's sperm donor's ass too.
There you go. First, folks.
Goofy ass something. Yeah, you know what? This is gonna come up. Some shit's gonna go down, and the courts are gonna be like episode 28 of Nonsensical Nonsense, way back in 2021. Glick said that he was going to beat the brakes off of Parker Glick's sperm donor, and
just so you know, like, this is public.
That's okay.
That's me saying those.
Like we've held back before.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are strictly Glick's
Not
and
necessarily the
Glick's
views
only. They have nothing to reflect they don't reflect upon Summer S. Sweeney and she does not feel the same way. There you go, baby.
Summer, what does the S stand for? I'm curious.
On what?
Summer's a Nazi. SS.
Pretty much.
She said pretty much. She didn't even deny it. She was like, "Yeah, fuck it. It's not
She's
the
like,
worst thing.
okay, I'll go with it. Whatever.
It's not the
So,
worst
like-
thing that's been
like-
said on
Here's
the
what Roach
podcast."
said.
My middle name or my last name?
I know your last name.
Oh, my middle name is Serena.
Just not Josh. What
Good
the
Lord.
fuck? Who the fuck is Josh? Summer basically said Josh said. Wait, Summer basically Josh said her ex is a snitch.
No, Cameron. Not
Just
my ex. There's just other people who are on my Facebook page who have access to Chris's Facebook page as well, since it's public.
oh, but I didn't say anything. Hey, fuck them people. Like I said, I totally put a disclaimer out there so you cannot be held accountable for the actions of me.
There you go.
And that's 100% binding and legal. I'm a lawyer.
It's just
Yeah, there you
in all
go.
reality, like it's just gonna be
Hey,
a
that
whole
reminds
shit
me.
show.
There is a website called DoNotPay.com that is basically an AI lawyer. So you can
don't
run it
need
through
it.
that.
You don't need an AI lawyer when you got Glick Esquire, lawyer and attorney at law.
Yeah.
Esquire.
Basically, if that was to happen, I'd lose my kid, I'd lose everything I have, and I'd actually owe the courts a lot of money.
Yeah, but I put the disclaimer out there, which saves you. Trust me,
Yeah.
I know, and I'm not just
That's
bullshit.
okay with my Bezos money that's coming in. Bezos owes me money because he and I share the same name.
Oh my god.
I actually, in all honesty, as far as that
Cameron,
situation
in all
goes,
reality, I was hashtag kill haps because it would not let boycott a haps because it would not let me on here for the longest. For
yeah,
like a
Summer
good 2
hates
weeks.
apps.
Yeah,
Actually, and in all honesty, regarding the whole Parker Summer, his the other guy's situation,
right.
I don't really give a rat's ass.
Well, at the end of the day, you can't have one without the other.
Yeah, just do what's right.
Yeah, do the right thing and save your ass an ass whipping.
It's not even that. I like. I'm not. I don't want to do any. I do not want to do any harm to this guy. I do not want to do anything to him unless provoked.
Right.
I just want him to do the right thing, and I want him to. He has no interest or any. He does not want to be a father in any way, shape, or form. And I've stepped up, and I do. I want Parker. He's going to be. He is
doesn't
my
want to be a
son.
father to Parker. That's the
Yes,
issue.
to Parker. Parker is my son.
Well, I will be the first to say that is a douchebag you speak of.
Mhm.
Because I don't care who you are, if you father a child, a one night stand or you a douchebag.
Yeah, no.
That is my opinion, and fuck anybody that says different.
But like I said, I do not.
And I'll take the heat on any of that.
Yeah, I don't wish any harm on him. I don't want to do any harm on him. I just want him to do the right thing because I have stepped up. Parker's my son. I want Parker to be my son. I want to raise him up as if he was a glick, and I want to make him a glick. So do the right thing.
There
As
you
far
go.
as the other situation, I don't give a goddamn what the courts have to say or anything about that. Given the opportunity in the other situation, that motherfucker's going to see a very dark, sadistic side of this guy that you don't want to see.
Well, you pack him up and ship him to Cancun. I know a place to hide him.
Like I said, I can come down to Cancun and I'll be King Dingaling down in Cancun. Put me on the
It don't
payroll,
take much,
baby.
apparently.
Yeah.
Amen to that. I got offered a job on the payroll about 3 years ago.
No, like what shortly after, like, what was it? Was it the second time you guys came up, maybe? Um, when Parker started calling me dad and asked if he could call me dad or whatever. That was like the coolest thing ever.
I was going to say that's got to warm the heart right there.
Yeah.
That's that, giving the permission to being called dad to a child you did not father is where the kid is and this kid, as in Parker, feels comfortable calling you dad. That's just fucking cool.
Yeah, no, it was so cool. Like, I mean, it was honestly like an honor for me.
No, and I've not physically met Summer or physically met Parker, but Parker seems like a cool little cat, man.
Yeah, Parker's he's a cool little dude, man. And him and Cash, dude, since like legitimately the first time they met, him and Cash, man, they were brothers.
Yeah.
It was like we day one ish, man, like legit day one ish.
Which is really cool. Which is really cool in the grand scheme of things because he's not your real dad. Bullshit.
Yeah. Well, and like Summer just said, if you ask, she disconnected. She might have, but she said in the comments, if you ask Parker who his dad is, he says me, and his other dad is dead.
On you, Parker. I know Parker's probably won't hear this till he's like 30, but good on you, Parker.
Yeah. And Cameron said, man, that's cute. Hey, can I call you dad? That's awesome. Really,
Chris is
I love that kid to death, man.
And on that note, we're glitching.
From time to time. Wait, I'm not glitching.
Pause and then you speed up really fast, like you're in a fucking auctioneer.
Yeah. Yeah. Parker's a morbid kid. He is really a morbid kid. Starting to glitch on both ends. Biological dad doesn't mean shit. It's the one who spends every second protecting, loving, and providing for the child.
And
yeah, so,